Da, da, da. Mm-mm-mm. Wow, YouTube, they improved their encoding. That was like no time at all. Unless I'm tripping. Oh, hello. What's good, McGregor? Good morning. Good morning,
Yeah,
stream. Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're well. Trey will be here. He's just getting some food for a second. But welcome, welcome, welcome.
Ooh,
How you feeling, Don? You had a good day?
I actually had a great start to my day. Went to the gym, hit the sauna after 15 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm in the sauna vibe. It's like my third time in a
Mm-hmm.
row. Yeah, my third time in a row. Feels nice, honestly. I
that's
do feel
good,
like
eh?
I feel like overly relaxed right now. Like I'm a little faded right now, but like in a good way.
Right, the
I'm
sauna is
I'm
like,
just
I
nice and
do,
chill.
yeah, I do actually love the sauna, but it's mental warfare in there, man. It's mental warfare sometimes.
Yeah, I just started like I'm blasting music.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
just like
I
looking at
never
the
like
clock. Like I'm
taking
thinking
anything
like,
in because like I feel like it's gonna explode because it's too hot.
nah,
Some people take
yesterday,
their
yes.
phones in and shit. I think that's
Nah, yeah,
crazy.
yesterday my phone said, you know, the little iPhone message, it said
Yeah.
can't use, it's overheating. I was like, oh shit, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah.
Then my headphones are so like hot on my head that like if I like go like this, I like touch my shoulder with them. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the same with
Bro,
like I wear this little chain. If I like lean forward, because then it comes away from my chest, and then it heats up
yeah,
like crazy. So then if I sit back again, that's
yeah,
why
that
I
is
have to
bad.
just sit back, like you know what I mean. Just
bro,
forces me to
Yeah,
you're
sit upright.
definitely you're not meant to take anything in.
yeah,
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 but
yeah, yeah.
people do though, right? People, I mean,
Everyone in there was on their phone today.
yeah, I
Everybody.
think that is
Crazy.
crazy though. I would actually never take my phone in there. Some people
Bro,
they can leave
at
their
my
phone just
one,
outside and then it still get, you know what I mean, outside the door.
yeah,
Still get the
at my
little
one you get
Bluetooth.
told off for taking anything in other than a
Really?
towel. You get
Free
kicked
country,
out.
mate.
Yeah,
Free country in America. Land of the free.
uh,
You do what you want.
makes sense.
Hey, Rab, can you do me a favor?
What's good?
Can you put like a placeholder photo over my face so no one sees me eating? I'm self-conscious.
Self-conscious? All right. Let me
Yeah,
find
the
a
last thing I
placeholder
want to do
tray
is a bit.
photo.
The last thing I want to do is sit there and take a big bite and a bit of rice fall out my mouth. I don't like that.
You'll be clipped up all over the shop. All right.
I don't think anyone's gonna clip me. It's just,
I'm actually gonna
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna give you a good picture.
just like let me eat, you know.
You're very welcome in advance. Can I put this? Does this work like this? Hang on, that's not worked. What's good, chat? Hope you're all having a fantastic Monday.
Right back.
Yeah, all good, all good. I'm just gonna put a little placeholder photo of a tray. Here we go. How do we do this again? There we go. There we go. This is one of the best COD since BF4. Yeah, I've decided there's some new maps coming out. I've decided I actually might like have to play it because, man, I was getting so much nostalgia seeing Meltdown back. Can't lie. All right, there we go. There's Trey's cover up. I've actually done him. I've done him good today. I can't lie. I've done. This is payback for all those other times. Let's go. Yeah, we're back. Lots happened this weekend. I have a lot of things queued up. We've got shit on of the week coming soon as well. Maybe in future we'll get a nice little graphic ready for it. But also, for those who are here, if you have any shit on of the week candidates, because there were a lot, and I only found up a couple, and I think they're still valid, but like, I don't have too many of people absolutely getting world starred from their POV, but I've got a couple of world stars, and I think there's probably a pretty convincing winner this week, but we'll see. We will see about that. That boy Donny looking like $1 million. Goddamn.
Getting good gas today. I was getting compliments at the gym too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I'm looking different. I'm looking slimmer. Like the fucking tuna's paying off.
Yeah. Listen, you look fucking good. All right, I'm starting to see. But I'm noticing a trend of I've been going to gym, and I've been putting in some work.
You don't get gas though.
No one gives a fuck.
Interesting that, yeah.
Now I'm not saying it's targeted
Nah,
or anything like that,
of course not.
but when I go to the gym, it's like I don't fucking exist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whilst I'm eating, you know, I got a good meal right now. I got rice and beef.
Wow. Let's go. Big meal.
But yeah.
I was gonna say I think it's more drastic for me because like, just like in July, well, how many months ago is that? Like 5, something like that, 4.
Yeah.
It's like I was fucking my face. Like you could just see it in like my face. My face was just like round.
Oh
my
no.
face is round as shit. Like you're already kind of slim, so it's just
Like,
more.
You've
drastic.
done
Just putting
fantastic
in-
work. You've done
Yeah.
fantastic work. You look fucking great. But my thing is, where's the male compliments all the time? Even if I don't look no different than I did last year, I still look good.
Nah, yeah, you're right.
I'm at the gym still. Fuck it.
Yeah. Trey's about to be putting on serious muscle mass next year. That's what I've heard.
I'm not. I'm not.
Nah.
I'm not. No, I just want to be trim. You know what I'm saying?
But the cheese dough tray is like, I mean, you could look into it, but like if you bulked and then you did your fucking diet the way you like do now, you would probably look insane. Like to me, like being in a situation of bulk is so godlike because like y'all don't have that much body fat. So like now you get to go put on muscle and go eat food. Like you can go eat protein cookies, cereal. You could just eat like hella shit and like actually take advantage of it and then cut down. And then now you look fucking insane.
I also feel like fat though when I eat like that.
He's
no,
got,
you
he's
can't
got the
eat
body
junk. You can't
dysmorphia
eat,
shit.
when you bulk, you can't just start eating like fucking shit. Like
I'm
McDonald's.
trying to look
only,
like
you can
I'm trying to
do,
look like Pete Davidson when he was on Class A's.
I don't know what he looks like, but I'll just say it like if you bulk and then go to the crash out diet where you're fucking eating like nothing, like at 1K cows, like you'll actually look fucking insane. Though.
The Pete Davidson look.
Hey, bro,
goes
you're
crazy.
like 6'4", bro. Like you have an insane like
6'4"?
body.
Who, me?
Like, Trey? Wait, how tall is Trey? Trey's tall, ain't he?
I'm
all
not-
Yeah,
no,
he's tall.
Nah, Rap's trying to hate, bro, because Rap's fucking.
No,
6'7".
Rabbit-
But I was not
Yeah,
hating because like I don't want to be that. If Trey was 6'4", I'd maybe too
Nah.
tall.
Rab's
Oh,
in the wrong
that's
line of
all.
work. I expect him to be blocking the LeBron.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
It's the first thing Nameless ever said when he met me back in like 2019.
Nah, Rab is actually tall as hell. I feel like we're all tall. Once you're past like 6 foot, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Like no one gives a fuck at that point. Like now, like if you're way taller than me now, like I seen this guy in the gym today. I swear he was like 6'8". I've never seen like I feel like if you're like that tall, you're just gonna stand out.
Yeah, there's a guy in my
like-
gym who's got to be 6'10". 6'9",
That's what I'm saying. So like
6'10".
if someone's taller
Yeah.
like us when we're all 3 tall, it's like y'all are tall, like y'all are just tall as shit. Like that's OD.
Not- And I admit
Like, y'all
something.
can't play hide and seek. Y'all can't sneak through the block. Like y'all can't do nothing.
Can I admit something that I've never admitted before?
Go on.
But
Cam's going on for this.
Rab is really tall,
Yeah.
like compared to me, and you know, I don't like posting the photos that we take Rab because people keep saying I look small.
You know what? Next time, I'm not gonna wear the boots. I'm gonna wear like.
oh, we're tall and we're boot cheesing.
Yeah, I'm boot cheesing. Yeah.
Nah. We need
Yeah,
to
well, not
but
for that
Balenciaga
reason,
boots.
though.
Nah,
The boots
but
are,
like,
like-
hey, don't let him play this game, Don. He
Well-
might be boot cheesing. I'm Air Force One cheesing.
Nah, but the boots are even more
Nah, the
cheese.
boot. Yeah,
bro.
the boots are cheese. Yeah, I will admit that.
Boots are insane aura cheese.
What you been? Rab, you been aura farming against me?
Nah,
yeah, Rab's
never.
aura
I would
farming,
never
bro.
do that. I would never.
Rab's aura farming. He's boot farming, bro.
Way to kick
We
a
gotta
brother
leave the
whilst he's
boots. To,
down.
we gotta leave the boots to all the people that are 5'9" and shit, like so they can get into the 6 foot club.
Yeah.
Like, if we're in the 6 foot club and we're boot cheesing, like now we're just being like unfair. Like that's like
Yo,
snaking
my
at
bad.
that
Yo,
point.
my bad, Swan. My bad.
Matt Lazada says, "How tall is Kremp?" I think Kremp's like 6'2", 6'3".
Nah, hell nah,
He's tall.
nah.
No, I did like an interview with him in Dallas.
he is. He's taller than me.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he's at least 6'2". If I had to guess, Kremp Lossus, man. That's what they call him.
Really? Maybe I'm tweaking. I was lit. The last time I seen him, we were both lit, so I don't even remember. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think he was that tall.
Thanks, Connor, for the generation. Remember, looking forward to the content this year. So much dope from a Pram as we buzz in for the season. Merc Kelly's might just be the future GOAT. Guy is cracked.
You know what we should do?
Go on.
We should measure, like we should do like a measuring series at
But
at
I
an event.
did that. I remember, because you remember Octane, he had a 6-foot roll call. I bought a like Boston 2023. I bought like a tape measure. I did it with a couple pros. I don't know if they were that happy about it. I'm the wrong guy to do it. That's the thing, like, because it just looks like I'm taking the piss.
Hear me out.
But
Hear me out. We have a series where we call out pros when they lie about their height.
I like that.
Who lies about their height though?
Abizi said he's 5'3". He's actually 5'2". Let's get the tape measure.
Abizi's actually, yeah.
Well, Don, you know when like people go to like the shopping mall when they do those videos and they're like, oh, yo, your necklace is fire. Are those real diamonds? And he goes, yeah. And he pulls out a diamond tester.
Yeah.
You do the same shit. Like, oh, how tall are you? Well, you got Nero going, nah, I'm 6'1". Let me whip out the tape measure.
Yeah.
Who's
We can
lying
get that
though?
locked in for this year.
I wonder who's lying, bro.
I don't know. I wouldn't put it past him.
Hey, I know some of those Tinder profiles be lying.
Oh yeah, but that's typical though.
Oh yeah, it's a good picture actually. Yeah,
Really?
but
He's
again,
that tall? He might be shoot, bro.
again, like
swear when
I
seen him,
got
was
the
taller than him.
boots on, bro. Again, so like I'm cheesing him. Like these pros, they ain't wearing boots.
Nah, we're boot cheat, bro. We're
Yeah,
boot cheat,
bro.
bro.
Rab, you never take the boots off. You boot
Nah, I boot cheese every day. Yeah, it's because it's easy to put on and off. The Chelsea's, man.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, I'm boot cheesing literally all over the shop. NBA cheese guys 6'9" saying they're 6'11".
My driver's license says I'm 6'1.5" or 6'1 3/4" with no shoes on. I don't know.
There's no
with
one that
shoes
got
on-
a height
with
on a
shoes on,
driving license, bro. They do have that on ours.
With
Our
with
driving
shoes
license
on, I
is
might
have
be
a height
6'3".
on. There you go. With boots on, it's talking 6'5", 6'4".
No, with
6'5".
shoes on, with normal typical shoes, I'm probably 6'3". With the cheese shoes, I might be pushing 6'4". Bro.
Woo! There you go.
You know, with the cheese though, supreme cheese. Get them fucking Balenciaga boots.
Yo, someone needs to find that photo of me and Don standing next to each other because I don't feel like I'm that small.
I don't feel like you are either.
Nah.
Listen, we can measure.
I think Rab's just fucking frying my shit every time I take a picture of him.
Nah, Rab's just tall as shit, bro.
Yeah.
Rab's just tall as
There's
shit.
a guy in my swimming club. He's not actually, he doesn't train with us that often. But, like, I thought I was big boy. He comes along. He's like 6'8", something like that.
Yeah, but that's just unfair because he's already got the reach to the front, like first.
Yeah, I
thing.
know. He did mug me a bit. But, you know, we're
There's got to be
working
a height
on
limit
it.
somewhere.
Yeah. But I think, I don't know. He's cooking, though.
All right, I'm going to quickly go take this plate down. I'll be 30 seconds, then we
All
can
right,
run it.
beautiful. Absolutely love it. Trey's picture's back. If I had to guess, Don drives a Benz, Trey drives a Mini Coupe, and Rab drives a Toyota RAV4. Wow. Nah, like, I actually got a car recently. I'm trying
We're
to
on the
think
way,
what I
though.
would drive if there wasn't economic implications.
We're on the way. We're on the road to a Benz, chat.
Oh,
And shout out to Breaking Point. Listen, I have been on a very good cleanse, no liquor, but the past couple days have been a little lax. I've been enjoying a couple shots, nothing crazy. I had like 2 drinks. I wish I had a drink because I don't know if we can say it, but we're up. Breaking Point boys got a little boost.
We're up. Hey, let's go.
Yeah, the Breaking
Let's
Point,
go.
at least me and Trey. The
Yeah.
Breaking Point boys, yeah, we got a little boost, and I was just like, wanted to say thank you for all the support in the chat, and thank you to Breaking Point, you know what I'm saying, for a little boost, you know what I'm saying? We're getting a little bit more bread now, which is fucking fantastic.
Yeah, the bread's
You know what I'm
going
saying?
up.
Like,
The bread on
bread's
the
going
site's going up. We got the sponsors coming in. So
Yeah.
just stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be
yeah,
a
we're
big
fucking
season.
up, boys.
Fedley with the
Start
5.
seeing the-
Why
you
are
start seeing the
shortcut
boys-
pros gone?
Okay.
Go on, Trey. Go on, Don.
No, go ahead. I was
All right,
yeah,
Fedley,
go ahead.
why are short cod pros more dominant overall than tall pros? It's got to be scientific. I think, okay, people always say this, but there's just, okay, this is my theory personally. The taller people in general, when they're younger, they do competitive sports. So they get into like sports. Whereas on average, the people who are shorter, it's more
Have to
likely that
default
they
to
will be the gaming. Yeah, they have to default to gaming because they got nothing else to do, like respectfully.
That is
So that's
true.
so I think that's like, I think there's a selection bias in play.
I think that's true, and then also like, I'm gonna be honest, like a lot of some of the players like that like you would assume are like, I don't know. I mean, Formal played baseball, and I don't think he's short. Scump played sports. I don't think Scump is short. Krim is definitely not short. Clay, like, there's a lot of like, I mean, to be honest, it's really just Simp and Abizi that are literal munchkins that are like gross. I mean, I get it. That's why people say it, but like, there's a lot of pros that aren't fucking 5'2" and they're good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Octane's one of the best ARs ever. He's not a short munchkin. Slasher played baseball. There's a lot of people that Attach played baseball. There's a lot of, I'm not saying that all these people were good at sports, right? But like, there's a lot of people that, you know, they're not just fucking munchkins that didn't do shit, you know?
Yeah. No, well said. What do you think on this, Trey? We're just talking about why are COD pros shorter than average humans? Or is that cap?
I mean, back in the day, like Black Ops 3, Black Ops, you know, a little bit back then, you know, there were some tall guys.
Yeah, Bance is like 6'3", I want to say.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of tall guys. You know what it is now? I feel like a lot of the really good players these days, they've got a low center of gravity. So it helps with decision making.
Interesting, yeah.
Because they haven't got much blood to rush to the head because they're shorter. And that's where, like, you know, that's what
people say, that they say the
That's
nerds they fire
short.
quicker.
That's where they get me, you know, because I'm trying to gun them, but it takes longer for me to react because I'm taller.
Yeah, see, that's why I was cooked.
Yeah, you were fucked off the bat, but you see, this is it. Like the issue is as well. It's all about proportion too. Like my back isn't in proportion with my body. I got shorter legs.
I see. You're closer to the ground. Closer to the gravity.
My brain receptors took longer to get to me because I got a longer torso.
I see. So it's actually
Bro,
bad
Hercules
thing.
is normal height, bro. Most people, if we did
Hercules
like a
is a
top 20,
munchkins,
bro.
that's deadly.
If we did top 20 COD players ever, I feel like majority of them are normal height. Like 5'8" is a normal.
I reckon
height.
if we, I reckon if we average it, I reckon the league average
Yeah.
is like an inch shorter than the average population. I reckon it's marginal.
There's only like a couple of like good players that are like extremely short. Like who is like extremely short? Like it's literally like Eric Boom, Abizi,
Nero.
Simp, Nero. I
mean,
guess
Major
Kenny.
Maniac back in the day.
Yeah, I was gonna say
But
Kenny.
Major
but I
Maniac's
get-
not extremely short though. Like he's short compared to us, but he's not like. If you've seen, like when I think of extremely short, it's like damn, what the fuck? This motherfucker's like 5'1". You know what I'm saying? Like when you see Major Maniac, you don't think like, damn, this motherfucker is a peewee. Like you don't think that. That thought doesn't cross your mind. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he is
No,
extremely.
when
I
I'm
never
staring
thought
down
that.
on
I
him,
never
you know what I'm
thought
saying?
that.
Like when I'm staring down on him.
Yeah, but he
we're-
makes 6
that's-
plus. We're gonna
we
stare down
used
on
to
everybody.
call him Minor Maniac.
Alright, bro.
Bro. P Diddy.
I'm just
Nah,
saying.
nah.
I'm just saying. Who else can we name than those people? Like no one else is like
Nah, to be
that
fair.
short.
To be fair, it's a touchy subject because no one likes being called short. So like, I feel like, you know, trolls aside, we should like, you know, this is just one of those things that we just, you know. I think when we go to an event, we'll do it in Dallas. I'll be the guy, all right? Because no one can say it. You know, it'll be fine. We'll just ask
He's
him.
not short. He's just not that. He's just like 5'8".
We'll say, how tall are you? And then they're gonna say like, sure, I'm probably like 5'11". Boom, you 5'9". All right, don't gas it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. We've got about 500 of you in here. Let's hit the like button and we'll roll the intro. I mean, I'm going to roll the intro anyway, but it would be preferable if you could press the like button. So yeah, thanks everyone. Okay, brilliant. I don't even know what episode number it is. Roll the intro. If I can find it. There we go. Alright guys, and welcome to Dope Check episode number 77. Black Ops 7 is officially here. We had a tournament this weekend. $75,000 was on the line, and the reigning champions, they took a dominant victory. OpTic Texas back on form, looking pretty dominant until a very controversial grand finals where we had a lot of talking points to discuss. The FaZe trio, they broke up this off-season. Celium, Simp, aBeZy, all went their separate ways. All of those teams bombed out earlier than some expected. Gentlemen, we have a lot to talk about. Changes are coming to BO7. We've got a brand new meta since we spoke last week. We've got new maps coming into play. That's a key talking point as well. And we've got some early looks at where these teams are looking. Some looking surprisingly good. Some looking surprisingly bad. We've got a lot to get into. Trey, it's a pleasure. You're back. You're well fed.
Yeah, just had some good food. Try not to be fat again, because someone asked me the other day. They said we want Fat Trey back. Ain't no one said they want Fat Trey back. For starters, even if Fat Trey, if Fat Trey came back, guess what? He still ain't making the league. He's just gonna be fat for no reason. Secondly, we're back to blonde. Mm-hmm. I felt like it was only right. Get your jokes out there while she can. No black eye no more. Mm-hmm. So get all this. Trey had a fight. Trey had a scrap. Yeah, I did. I won. And what? I recorded it too. It's Dope Check Premium. It's going on.
Yeah.
You got
members only. Members only.
Yeah,
Patreon. On the Patreon.
I was gonna say OF, but wrong site.
Yeah. For now.
You don't put five. We might do it. We might do a naked Christmas calendar. We haven't decided yet, but rates are extortionate. Rab just got a Calvin Klein model up and offer. So
yeah, Trey's coming through in a couple of weeks. Run out of studio.
Am I?
We'll see.
I've got the Calvins on ready. But no, listen, great weekend of COD. I didn't really get to watch much because I was helping out my little brother. But when I did get to watch, the only thing, and we'll get into it, that I thought was quite boring until it got towards like the final moments where like something crazy happened, was Overload. But we'll talk about that later on. OpTic won. Shock. Wow. A lot of GA'd spots. A lot of talk about breaking GAs and if it was this guy. But we got a nice long show going on. It's a pleasure to be back every Monday. You see us every single time. So you're gonna have a long show today. I'm gonna pass you to my great co-host and great friend, Mr. Don Dada.
Yes, we are back another Monday. I said it on the pre-show, but I'll just say it again. Thank you to Breaking Point. Thank you for the sponsors. Me and Trey got a little boost. Our bread's going up. He expects us to look a little sharper every week. What I'm saying? More haircuts, more tattoos, more swag, just more aura overall. What I'm saying? Thanks for your guys' support to put us in this situation. What I'm saying? This is my favorite part of my Monday, besides my bitch press. This is my bitch press. I'll give this the nod. What I'm saying? Spending some time with the Chad and the boys. But yeah, I watched a good amount this weekend. I was kind of watching my team play. Mm-hmm. Then they tried, once they lost, they tried to qualify for the 50, some other tournament, and they failed to qualify on that, which is unfortunate. But I did watch a lot. I got a lot of opinions. So whenever we get to that segment, I'll definitely have some things to say. But yeah, man, I'm here. I'm ready to go.
Absolutely, Don. Let's run it up. We're going to start with a couple of things. So there was a Flank Invitational tournament. I'm not going to talk about this in great detail because I've got plenty else to discuss. But just, I guess, a quick note. The team that won this in the end was Merc, Dashi, Real, and Joe to Thieves. So it's kind of a combo team, OpTic and Toronto. All of the OpTic guys made the finals in this. Shotzi and Hook on the other side. So it probably should have been a sign of things to come, Trey.
I mean, going into this season, they're pretty sure they're the only team that didn't split, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Every other team made a change. And what do you do when every other team makes a change and you don't, and you're the best team in the game? You're gonna get better. How better? We don't know. How much better? We don't know. But the players are making finals. They just won an event together. We'll get into that as well. Listen, they got chemistry. They got what it takes. And I'm telling you, Mercules is an absolute demon when it comes down to this game. But who thought he wouldn't be? You know, we knew this guy was going to be that guy. And it's going to take a lot for these teams to come out and beat this team. Like, I'm going to say it right now. Like, if these are locked in for the event, which, you know, I feel like Mercules has actually made these guys more locked. I feel like you can just see it and tell in their comms and stuff like that. Even when you watch Champs and EWC, it was just it was fluid. It was great. But yeah, there's nothing bad to say about them really. These players are just flawless.
Yeah.
Slasher made the finals in this one as well, Don. My S&D GOAT.
Shout out Austin, man. They were saying on the flank that the pressure's on him. I mean, we'll talk about the Ravens later, but I think Austin's the person I'm least worried about on that team. But, you know, maybe we're just all Austin fans on this show.
No,
But,
I mean,
yeah,
I mean, like I want to add on to
sponsored by
that.
Litigo
You know?
Enterprises.
yeah. it's
I want to
my-
add on to that. For someone like Austin, who is like a veteran in the scene and stuff like that, he ain't got nothing left to prove. He's done it all.
Yeah.
He's just got to come out and shoot straight. It's not like it's his second season, third season where he's had a rough start. Where like we're talking Litigo, we're talking greatness. You know, it's on his players now who are got to step up, and he's just got to be a good leader. That's all he's got to do.
Luke says for the two, I feel AG and MC got the bag and won't care to win now. Well, we will talk about the Falcons in due course because they played my favourite series of the weekend, and we will get into that one. But Don, I did actually find this tweet. Excited to work with some of my good friends. New org in the scene. Telluride Bush Gaming. Welcome, Coach Temp. We're back. So I know you've been working with the boys for a little bit now. It was official a few days ago. Worked with them this weekend. What are you seeing so far? You confident you can help this team see success?
I think I'm confident that I can help, and I'm confident that I'm 100% the perfect fit to coach these guys, just because like we just get along so well, and I just know how to like talk to them. The thing that is that's like uncomfortable for me is like I feel like with the whole streaming ordeal, I had to have my first suit moment, and that's what I'm trying not to do. I'm trying, I'm doing podcasts, I'm being a coach, obviously I'm doing a transition, but like I just remember when I was a player and then like having Nameless and Study like talk to us as homies, and then when Nameless and Study turned into the casters, they were like different people. They were like suits. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to turn into a suit. That's the thing I'm trying to do, because not to say that Nameless, I mean, they're grown men. Obviously, they're more mature. I'm not like roasting them. It's just that as a player, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? These guys are being like suits or whatever. Like, I obviously have teamed with it, like with these guys, so like I don't want to go suit mode on them, but like I kind of had to. I was like, you guys promised them that you're going to stream everything this year, and then you didn't stream, and then they set up a watch party, and then they had nothing to watch party. So, which is partially the league's fault. The league definitely, I mean, respectfully, it was Surge versus Omit, and then it was us versus LAT. Like, I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but I feel like we should be on broadcast over Vancouver versus. It was essentially two challenger teams.
Yeah.
That had the main broadcast, but whatever. Maybe the stream, whatever the case might be, I feel like the league should have streamed it. But then at the same time, the league didn't stream it. We should have streamed it. I don't know why there. And then there was no way to watch Genomates versus LAT either, which literally like why. Like at the end of the day, this tournament was an exhibition tournament. That's why I'm saying people were like, does this count as a chip or not? No, it's an exhibition tournament. At the end of the day, the shit meant nothing. It was just for straight 75K cash, which was great. It was great. We got content out of it. It was great for the scene. But I was just like, why are we not streaming? So I just had to go suit mode. So I've had my first suit moment. I don't want to have many more.
Who got fined? Who got fined?
No one got fined, but I was basically just like, I just had to go dad mode. I'm just like, y'all got to stream. So that was, I don't want to do that anymore. But
the money got to come
that,
from somewhere,
Yeah. Besides that, like everything's good. I mean, they just got a lot of work to do. I don't want to yap about them too fucking much, but
Big Bush
I mean,
fan.
I wanna add on to the streaming stuff because not only did you boys not stream, but a lot of the pro players didn't stream too.
Yeah, we can
And
talk about that now. I got some tweets.
I think coming from someone who was against streaming, like when playing and stuff like that, I just feel like, you know, this tournament, the league don't allow players to stream anything really, apart from like when they get home from scrims and stuff like that. Like you can stream scrims, but no one wants to stream the scrims, obviously. I mean,
Right.
OpTic might do it here and there, whatever like that, but no one really wants to stream them. So when you get, like Don said, an exhibition tournament, where it's the first time there's been a proper tournament where all CDL teams and challenger teams that got invited can play, can stream to show everything off. I think it's just, I don't know. I disagree with that. I feel like everyone should have been streaming that tournament. First tournament of the year. All the CDL teams can play in it. I don't feel like anything crazy is going to, like, you know, people are like, oh, they're going to show strats. Motherfucker, there is a whole VOD session mini-map on a replay broadcast. This whole don't want to give away strats is crazy because you can see the strats on the biggest map anyway.
Bro, we're 1 week. Like, this excuse does not hold
Yeah.
any water when you're 1 week into the game. Like, I get it before champs, come on, but you can't give me this bullshit that you're saying
And-
strats in 1 week in.
And this is what I wanted to say about it. It's just like, obviously they're competitors and they want to win these tournaments and stuff like that. But we already have a lack of like viewing as it is anyway. Why would you not just stream the one tournament for the weekend? It's 75,000. It's going to be fun to watch. Everyone's going to want to tune into everyone's POV because guess what? Some matches aren't streamed like Don said. So if you're not on stream, you're going to get all the viewers.
you're gonna get all the viewers. That's what I was telling Teej. I'm like, Teej, if you streamed our match versus LAT, you would have at least had 1,000 viewers. Because there was no, just for the simple fact that
Easily.
there was no other way to watch the match. Like,
And-
you would have at least had 1,000 viewers.
You know, and I understand why pros don't want to. You know, sometimes they just want to lock in. But I just think for this tournament in specific, it was just a good tournament for every fan that likes competitive Call of Duty, that likes the CDL, to watch their team play regardless if you had 10 viewers, 10,000 viewers. And like I said, you ain't going to get another opportunity like that this year.
And I want to say one more thing before we move on, because I seen some idiot in the chat say it. One, I will say, I'm just going to let it be known. I am coaching. I am not in the scrim chat. I do not get the practice for us. I do not decide when we play. I get told when we play, and then I show up. So I have it a little bit more easier than the CDL coaches. The CDL coaches, they get in a call and they shout it out like an auction, because I've had to do that when my coach couldn't make it sometimes. It's like an auction. Need a scrim at 2. Need a scrim at 2 on Tuesday. Need a scrim at 2 on Wednesday. Like, I
Going
don't
once,
have to do
going
none of
twice.
that.
All right, we got you.
Yeah, I don't have to do none of that shit. I don't get the practice, okay? So if my team, I have no influence. Like, I could say, hey, I think we should play Overload. We tried to play Overload versus Trey. You can comment on this. You know how when you play a dog shit team, say you play the worst team in the league, but they're good at search. You're gonna be like, yo, can we play S&B first? So then you can
We
just
can
leave.
choke it.
So you could just sketch. You could just chalk it after. That's what Falcons did to us. We played Falcons at hardpoint.
Hey, what did they
search,
say?
And they chalked
What did
it.
they say? What did they say? We got a team dinner?
Yeah, yo, actually,
Yeah.
we got content.
Hey,
They
I'm-
finessed us. They
hey,
finessed
I've
us.
never gone
that's
for so
crazy.
many Korean barbecues in 1
Yeah.
week. I'm telling you, third set, hey, can we play hard points and S&Ds? Yeah, sure, let's get
Yeah.
these S&Ds going. No, yo,
Yeah.
Marcus has got another birthday this week. You wouldn't believe it. We're doing birthday week over here at Ravens. We're doing birthday week.
That's what I'm saying. So, and in the challengers teams haven't been playing Overload because the rule, like, they're playing a new rule. Like, people are like saying shit like, why didn't Temp make them play Overload? Bro, we've been playing it. We've been playing scrims. We played scrims for 3 days, and in the days we scrim, they just chalked it. Like, there was one day we scrim. Omit had to go play a tournament, so they just left mid scrim. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck do you want us to do? It'd be different if we're a week before the event. Like, there's just it's a week in the game. Like Rab said, like, this shit is the fakest shit of all time. Like, so that's all I wanted to say, bro. If my team doesn't play, they don't play. You know,
Yeah.
I don't get the scrims. Pro Loop gets the scrims. Shout out to Pro Loop. He makes all the teams. He gets all the scrims. He decides what the fuck we're playing.
You got to go suit mode, man.
My thing about the whole streaming shit, just to top round it all off, is everyone says COD doesn't get the greatest viewership. You have one tournament at the start of the year that everyone wants to watch because, you know, it's the first tournament of the year, and boom, you know, you get everyone given the opportunity, more viewers. You know, everyone's like, you know, imagine some random fans like, or not even a fan, just random person's like, oh, let me go check the game directory on Twitch. Let me see what's going on over here. Wait, COD's got this many viewers? Why the fuck's got this many viewers? Boom, he might like COD competitive.
Well, that's what we're back on Twitch for, baby. Mark2108 for the $10 thanks to the super chat. He says, is it valid to say every fat player that got to the league didn't perform? There's something about how Hydra, Scrap, Abizi, Hook, Shotzi are all fit. Beans would be top 3 AR if he lose 150 pounds.
No, I don't think that.
No. Fat Trey was a fucking demon.
That's what
Let
I'm
me tell you.
saying.
I was shooting when I was 350.
Hey, no, I had nothing else on my mind other than get me a chow, get me in a scrim, and what I'm eating for dinner. It was that's all I cared about. Wake up, order food, go play COD.
I personally also don't think, like, I mean, yeah, all those people you named aren't like completely overweight, but I don't think they're necessarily fit. And I do think the one thing that weight does, like, as you get older, is just like, I mean, obviously it's just unhealthy to be like a supreme weight, but like sitting in a chair all day, like, I definitely think it probably makes you more tired and stuff like that. But like, in terms of like in-game performance, I don't think it affects in-game performance. I think it affects grinding, which if you can't grind, if you're just so fucking fat, you don't want to grind the game, then I guess that does make you play worse. But I haven't heard any like fat, I mean, respectfully, I don't hear anything about these fat people not grinding. So if I heard that, then I'd be like, yeah, they maybe need to lose some weight and get some more dope. But
I feel like
I
it
don't
comes
think all
hand in
these,
hand,
like,
though.
what you mean?
Like, if you're a bigger person, like you're grinding.
Yeah, you're great. Yeah. If you're a bigger person, you probably are fucking on the toy all day.
Like,
So, yeah.
and you ain't eating good, for sure.
Like, if you're that big, like, you're not doing anything but being on the game anyway. So like, you're fucking grinding. You know?
I also do feel like it's just like, you know, thanks for the $10, dumbass comment. I appreciate the $10 though. You know, no correlation.
I mean, I'm thinking like when Formal was thin, was he any better than when he was fat? I think he was the same, no?
He just paid $10 to roast beans. That's literally all he did.
He did.
That is what the generational hate.
That's what it's all about, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
You love to see it.
You know, $10. Absolutely roast whoever you want. I don't care.
Gianni Capuane 028, new Bush teaser for their process type video is out. Let's go.
Yeah. What's this hashtag I'm seeing? Unshaven.
Yeah, hashtag unshaven, yeah.
Is that like a pact with the boys done or what?
Oh, my bad. I was reading some comment about Shotzi running. What were you guys saying?
I think it's fine. I think it's okay.
Like, you got the hashtag unshaven. Is that like
Oh,
a pact with
hashtag
the boys?
unshaven. Listen, I don't really know too much about that, but I'm rocking with it though. Hashtag unshaven.
I like
we
that.
were on subliners. What was our little shit? We wanted to be hashtag run a train, which was insane. But I think it was something else. What was our shit on New York?
Oh,
Do you
what did they
remember?
used to? Oh my god, was it not terrible? Someone in the chat remember.
Hey,
I have no idea.
Hey, we were full on for run a train.
Yeah,
But-
run a
but-
train
but-
would have been fucking fire.
But the thing is that the current way the team was going, we were getting ran a train on.
yeah, but that's even more fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Hashtag run a train.
The last thing I want is to lose 3-0 Don, and then the other organization tweet out hashtag ran the train. Like, you know, I ain't giving people free. I ain't giving people free interactions. No. Hashtag NYSL win. That would do.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. It was something I don't remember. Yeah.
Thanks, Connor, for the €10. Ooh, even better than dollars, Trey. Marginally. Just want to show some love for the content. Expect another great year ahead. Love this show. Really appreciate it. Look forward to get to 100k. Actually, we've been cooking on the subs over the last few days.
I
I'm not gonna
know,
lie.
I
We've been,
know.
we've been
We're
moving
like
up big
1,000.
time. Yeah, we're at 77 and a half. So let's keep pushing. Which team benefits the most from the sub AR, the sub meta versus the AR meta? I think we saw some answers to that over the last couple of days. We'll get into that though. It's an interesting question. Fedley with the 5, Doug Martin beating the Falcons, man, so invitational, you can't make it up. I couldn't have written that. I couldn't have written the story of Doug coming back and knocking the Falcons out. It's beautiful.
I feel like that's the only team that he was knocking out.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, stand clear. That's right. People in the there we go.
Oh yeah,
Clear's not
Hashtag
bad.
stand clear. Yeah, no, run the
not that
train
bad,
would have
actually.
been better.
I know stand
What
clear
could
is
have
kind of
been,
cheesy,
man.
innit? I would have run a train on that.
Yeah, I would.
Imagine tweeting that GG's up, Dick 130. Hashtag run a
Hashtag
train.
run a train. Go on, baby.
Hashtag all aboard.
What could have been? All right. As our favorite thing to do on the show, we're going to talk about some maps because season 1, they just dropped it. We've got the big graphic. We've got Warzone, don't care. We've got Black Ops 7. These are the maps. And we're going to save the best to last. I don't know if it's actually going to be the best, but we do want Trey ratings on the map. So, okay, we've got a ton of new maps. Can't lie. Before we get into this, what's happening with the map set right now? Because they've played lots of maps over the last few days. Slasher does not think the Raid plays well in this game. That's point 1. We've seen lots of Colossus. We've seen lots of Den. We've seen lots of Scar. Like, we've got a pretty solid map pool. We actually probably don't need Raid to have a solid map pool. I still think Raid probably is viable and should be played. It's just the game's so much faster. It does play different with all the movement, the different spots you can have. So, yeah, thoughts on like the current map pool, Don, that we saw this past weekend before we talk about all the other new maps we've got?
I do get what Austin's saying, but like, I do think raid HP is good. The problem with it for search is the sniping. I feel like the jump, like, and we'll probably talk about the GA or like the weapon meta at some point too, but like, the sniping needs to be in because like we're not playing anymore. Like, let's just be realistic. We need to spice this shit up. The sniper is just lit. It's cool. It's just fire, right? At the same time, I do think like certain maps, like raid, like it literally completely changes the way the map's played, in my opinion. Like it just completely locks down mid map, and it's like easy. It's like very easy. So like I do think it needs to be like take the auto aim off of it, and then if they take the auto aim off of it and it's actually hard to use, then I don't mind you being able to jump 10 feet in the air over a wall because it's like so quick. You know what I'm saying? Like people are like, my team was trying to argue. They're like, you could just zap him with an AR, bro. He can kill you in one shot. Like you can't kill him in one shot. You know what I'm saying? And he's jumping over a wall. You still have to worry about what if his teammate chow's low. So I do think Raid, obviously, like it plays different. Austin's like basing it off of like how it used to play. It's not as good as it used to be. I still think it should be in the map pool. Scar for S&D and Hardpoint, I feel like is really good. And I feel like Den is actually better than I thought. I think Den is probably the best for all modes, honestly. So Scar and Den, I think right now are like guaranteed bread and butters. People like Exposure and Cortex for some reason. I think both of those maps are still shit. I think P2 on Cortex is legit terrible. Exposure, people are laying in a rock. In S&D. Yeah. Like I think those two maps are horrendous, but they're playable. You know what I'm saying? The people who are good at them are like, oh man, I seen when I was saying it the other day, I was talking about something. Kenny was like, nah, Exposure is the best for all three modes. I'm like, brother, like you gotta be winning this shit in scrims because you're just on fucking Pluto. Like, there's no way like we think Exposure is a good map, right? Like, am I tweaking? But yeah, I think those two maps are shit. Honestly, I think if we could get a replacement for those two and then have Scar, Den, and Raid, I think we're in business. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you think, Trey?
My bad.
Colossus.
Colossus is fucking dog shit too. I forgot about Colossus. Holy fuck! See, that map is so dog shit. I forgot it was a map. That map is dog shit too. I think those three maps are fucking horse shit.
So that's like, I think it's interesting. I don't hate them. I think it's better than what we've had. I do think that there are a ton of maps coming. We have a load of remasters as well as new maps that actually look quite promising. So I think there's I would expect a lot of churn this year. Like, I think the current map set is not completely atrocious. We could definitely do better, and I think we will do better. But I want to see the league like actually play around with it. Like, I don't think it's going to be a clear cut 5 best maps and all the other maps are shit. Like, I think this year, like in Counter-Strike or in Valorant or something, they have like 10, 11 maps and they choose 7 for the pool. And sometimes they'll remove one and put another one in just because they want to switch it up. And I'm not saying that we're going to have 7 maps that are all great, 8 maps that are all great. But I think as we get more remasters, it's like, okay, Fringe is coming back again here for BO7. This map did not play very well when they remastered it last year because no jetpacks. Granny's Hill was just like insanely impossible to break. But with the wall bouncing, presumably it's going to play a bit different. It's going to allow more opportunities to get up into the building. It's going to play more like it did in Black Ops 3. The track side is going to make more sense. So, okay, maybe Fringe is viable. Meltdown for Search and Destroy. Standoff. We've got some other ones as well. We think Yemen's maybe coming back. So, and those are just the remasters. There's other maps that might look good as well. So, yeah, I don't know what you think, Trey, as a map connoisseur.
What's good, stream? Welcome to Trey's map selection segment where I roast all the maps because they're all dog shit.
Yep.
Again. Just like I said, I don't think Raid plays great. I've played it in a couple wages and stuff like that. It's Raid, but Raid with wall jumping, like Don said, in the middle, snipers can't really exist if that's the thing. Because it just makes the game so fucking weird to play. Fringe coming back. I mean, listen, we're going to go throughout a whole year. It wouldn't surprise me if the maps that are in the game right now are all swapped out for Black Ops 2 or Treyarch maps. By the end of it, we might not even see one in there. And if we do, it's probably going to be like, I don't bloody know. They're all
I think
Den.
they should keep some of them, though. Like, I think Den and Scar will stay no matter what happens.
Maybe Den. But with the way it's looking, we've already got a bunch of these maps coming back in. Fringe, I mean, this is literally Fringe from Black Ops 6 just brought over because I feel like it was just...
Yeah, I think they've just done it exactly the same.
It's literally the same. I've just, the truck color's the same. It's identical. But
fair play to Trey because we did, like, people moaned at them for bringing it back to BO6 because people were like, well, you brought it back to the wrong game because it got no movement, right, Trey? So
well, listen, this map's gonna play great in Black Ops 7. Let me tell you, it's gonna play great. It played great in Black Ops 3, and this is, you can still can't wall run, but you can still jump on the walls. And now I'm expecting some people to jump on the white truck, Don, and jump on that rolling hills wood door and jump over and kill someone in there. Yeah, I feel like this map should be in. Do I like the fact that we have to play another map that we played 10 years ago? No, but. Fuck it, why not? We were playing Raid and Standoff and all that kind of stuff. That's all coming back. You know me, I'm a big hater of maps. We haven't had good maps in years. Black Ops 7 maps, they're not terrible, but they're not great by no means. Like Don saying Colossus, that I watching that map, it's horrible. Horrible. For starters, it's on a slant. I'm straight. It's slanted. The map's horrible. The hills are horrible. There's a in-game thermal throughout the whole of the bottom mid, so you can see glowing orange characters walk through the tunnel. Don't know whose idea that was, but yeah. I mean, we can go through some of the maps that are coming in. Just
yeah, we got Fringe. Yeah. There you go. Fringe
is
number
getting
1.
a 6.5.
Solid. Solid. All right, you know what? I actually love the look. I saw this and I was like, wow, I'm getting so much nostalgia. I need to hop on pubs. I had such a great time playing Meltdown in pubs. Look what they've done to the reactor as well. You never used to be able to see that. You can now see like the reactor core on the B-bomb site over there. And it looks a bit more gritty. Do you know what I mean, Trey? Like it used to be kind of bright. I think it's maps based in like Pakistan or something. They brought it back now, and it's like
what I'm noticing, Rab. What I'm noticing is
vibey.
The more the games come out, the less color we have.
Yeah, it is a bit grey. I will admit that.
Like it's gloomy.
It's a bit,
now, I'm not saying it's not gonna make me play any better or worse. I just feel like Meltdown back in Black Ops 2. You'd think 10 years later, 13 years later, it would look a bit better.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say that's what they were going for. But if this is an Infinity Ward map remaster, then this would be like these would be
clearly that's what they're going for because they've been doing it for the last 5-6 years. You know, it just looks boring. But I do like the map though. I do like the map. Hopefully it plays well. But I can already see some cheese spots like jumping up mid, looking for the holes in there, and you know.
I'm worried about this jump sniping on this shit. Like I just because I didn't. And I feel like we were breaking down the match before. We weren't like fully like thinking like how people are gonna jump over shit with snipers and shit. Like, look, you see that number 2? Like, what if you just bounce off of that and you just snipe that whole fucking bomb lane? Like, there's no way to preem that. You know what I'm saying? There's no way to, like...
maybe you could even see the bomb from there. Because when we used to play this map before, it never had jetpacks, right? So there was those line of sights didn't exist. There was some cool line of sights on this map back in the day, but...
This has always been my problem when they bring back new maps. When they bring back old maps into the new game with new movement technology that they add in. It's not the map. The maps are not. They're not made for the movement, and they've not changed anything on the map to make it built for the movement.
Because at least like exposure, like that's been designed with the wall bounce in mind to some degree, right?
Like, it literally feels like this has been remastered on AI and nothing's changed about it apart from we've just got it back in a game 13 years later.
They are pumping them out. Like, it's got, you know what I mean? Just slap a remaster on it.
That's my point is it's cool bringing these maps back. Like, the reason I rate the map so low is because Fringe was made for Black Ops 3. Like, it was literally made for Black Ops 3. The wall running to hovering, looking over the stuff like that. You just bought that back in Black Ops 6 with boots on the ground CUD. That's not made for that. The same way Meltdown isn't made and Raid isn't made for Black Ops 7. It would be cool if they designed the map and added some stuff in the map that would be, made it make sense for the movement that we have now. That's why I'm scared when these maps come back. Yeah, it's cool nostalgia. But what can you do with the new movement that makes the map ass?
I've seen 2 different people in the chat now say bring back Stronghold. I mean, I don't want to say the propaganda's working, but the tack grab Stronghold propaganda might be working. I was also just thinking, like, because the only thing you'd have to change on Stronghold would be this bit, the wall run out the map. But, like, I was thinking you could just extend... the little ledge, like you can see this little ledge here. You extend that out to the left a little bit more, and then you can wall bounce up top window. Easy.
Well, this is my thing, and I know obviously Don's just fucking. I'm yapping because I can't stand it when they do this. I feel like it's just not. I feel like it just kind of defeats the purpose of like building a new game and just bringing back the old maps if you've not done anything to them. If you're gonna bring out a game like Black Ops 7, you gotta bring maps back from like games that had movement, like crazy movement. Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4 would be a good one too because obviously there was no.
Apparently they're bringing Arsenal back. A Ghost of Hope said that.
And that's what I'm saying. Arsenal would be a good one to bring back. Nothing crazy. The only thing that you could probably change on it, Don, is like where you can like on the outside, where like outside the map is not the statue, but the other side is like you can jump on the wall and look over to see if he's on the Godhead glitch or something like that. That is something that like they probably had in mind when they built something like that because of the grapple gun. Whereas Black Ops 2, they didn't have that shit in mind because that was a slow ass game and there was no crazy jumps. And I think bringing back games from Black Ops 3, maps from Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4 would be the best for this game. 1, because those maps are actually fire, and 2, it has the movement built in. Now we're about to play like Standoff. Standoff might be the worst map in the game.
Yeah, where is it? Here we go. Standoff's coming back. I love Standoff in BO2.
Yeah,
but like I don't know. I think it's gonna be a bit problematic in this game. It also just feels, I don't know. Standoff nowadays just feels a bit small in these new games. Like it used to be. It used to be like a mid-sized map, but in these new games, how quick you move, Standoff feels like everything's too close. It's in mid. You get everywhere so fast. Because they used to, the pacing of Standoff, like Standoff Hardpoint back in Black Ops 2 is one of my favorite ever map modes. Like same with Standoff CTF. Just played so well. The pace of it was so good. The flow of the map, the size of it was just perfect. But I just like if you played Hardpoint on Standoff, it would be nothing like it played in Black Ops 2.
Well, this is what I want to say, because Sleepwalker saying I don't know about Standoff being the worst map. It would be good for search. No, it would be one of the worst maps for search, because not only you used to hard watch cross. That was, you know, back in the day, if you were hard watching cross, you could literally get peeked and shot. Now, you know, you're done on Cold War when it came back in. That was a good map then. You know, that's probably when it was like the, you know, one of the times where it was nice for a comeback. You still had to OD hard check something where you had to check something to see if he was there, and if he was there, you had to win a gunfight. Now you can just jump on the wall, fly up in the sky. You know, like that. You never know. I might be able to jump into square now from up top.
Yeah, just fly over the wall. I mean, look, I will say to some degree we're getting kind of sport here because we're complaining about these maps, and I think we have justifiable concerns. But as Geordie Physique says in the chat, at least we weren't playing Protocol 3 times in a row, because that was the viewership experience last year. It was 3 protocols.
No, he is right.
So.
He is right.
Great point.
He is right. And I'm not saying they don't bring back old maps. I'm just saying let's bring back old maps that were used for movement and not ones that were used for boots on the ground. Because
you're saying there's a lot of better maps to choose from. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, like the nostalgia from 2012 is cool, but it don't work. Like, that's my point. And I know someone's going to say, you haven't even played the map. I did 13 years ago.
Well said. My name is Tim, I think. $5. Can we get back to gassing OpTic now? I need that dope.
We didn't even start.
We'll be there. Don't worry.
Didn't even start.
Don't worry. We hadn't even started with the OpTic gas. We're coming back. Okay, before standoff, we've got Slay Jacked, everyone's favourite map.
Oh, standoff 4.5.
Standoff 4.5. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be ass in this game.
We've got. Also Meltdown. You didn't give him Meltdown rating actually.
6.5.
All right, same as Fringe. We've got this new map, Yake.
Ooh, this is Trey's worst nightmare right here.
Yake. When I first saw this, I thought it could be like a Vertigo remake in a different vibe, but it's not. It just they don't even have a map overview for this, so I can't really tell you. It just
It looks cool.
It looks cool.
They got a love for like
a pub map.
Yeah, some Asian shit.
Yeah, they got a lot of love for Asian maps.
Right, like a Japan like sponsoring this game or something, because the Japanese like government. Because every map's based in Japan.
Listen, I promise you, this map does not give me any joy because I see 6v6/2v2, and I'm.
Hey, this is not gonna be competitive.
No.
All those rooftop maps, I swear, are always the worst fucking map of all time. Like, have we ever played on like just a rooftop? I mean, high rise, I guess.
Yeah, but
like that was.
still a dog shit map,
let's be respectful. That was an ass map.
Yeah. I mean, like, Colossus is kind of a rooftop map, you know. One of my favorites.
I mean, MW3, even that was bad on that map. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm seeing people crawl out the map on a ledge.
Yeah.
No, I just have a random about MW3, like a little lockdown vibe. Where was that? That wasn't like some European place, right? That area was fucking sick.
France.
Yeah, I think it was France. I think it was based in Paris.
I think so.
That vibe was actually sick. Where the fuck is that vibe at?
Yeah, I need to bring it back.
Well, we on rooftops now.
Too. Yeah, we can't have those maps anymore. Like that, Renaissance lockdown.
Well, the last rooftop map that I played that I can vividly remember that might be the worst rooftop map of all time, but it went indoors too, is that hotel map on Vanguard.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
That might be.
I don't know the name though.
That might that might be the worst map I think I've ever played in my life.
I was thinking about Free Fall from Ghosts. You remember that one?
That's fucking Chinese to me.
So is this map.
Yeah. All right, does this get a rating, Trey, or do we not rate these ones?
I mean, listen.
2v2 maps don't get a rating.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
Will I play it? Maybe. I don't bloody know. 3.
All right, a 3. Okay, now it's starting to get a little bit serious. Okay, so we got, I think we got 3 more maps here. Yeah, okay. All right, this one's cooked. Odysseus, based on the Christopher Nolan film of the same name next year. It looks like, what am I even looking at here? Is this a...
We are on inside of it. This is not a 6v6 map. This is.
I mean, I'm like,
Bro,
what
this map
type of
is
ship
fucking
am I
small
on?
as
Bro?
shit.
Yeah, no, it's tiny. Scarred a familiar carrier etched deep into David's past. Shit, is that on the boat? Like, you remember in the Black Ops 1 campaign? There was some shit going on a boat. I wonder if it's that ship. Don't know, that's just...
It could be.
This map's got to be terrible.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be terrible. Trash map, move on.
1.
Oh yeah, okay, to be fair. The film's called The Odyssey, but Odysseus was the... Probably that's the name of the ship, isn't it? Okay, whatever. 2 more maps, and I'm saving the best for last here. And this is not the last. We have Fate.
1.
1.
I played this on the campaign. It made me rage quit.
Well, look,
I see.
the map overview, I've seen worse.
I see 3 big machetes.
What, suspended in midair? Well, yeah, I do see that.
There's no way this map is good.
Yeah, but
What the fuck is this?
Right, it's got like it looks a bit like Apocalypse. It's got a little bit of
Faded
seaside in there. It's got a little bit of it's got a bit of seaside. It's
this mid map. This mid lane is longer than my fucking future. You ain't hitting
people are
that.
saying it's got a bit of Tuscan going on. Yeah, a bit of Tuscan. Okay, Osman says he also rage quit this.
We think there's a Tuscan vibe to this.
Chat GPT map. I see a fascination with narrow maps. Yeah, this map
give
is
me
narrow.
bare machetes on like a Far Cry looking map with 3 lanes that can open up and.
This doesn't
and
even look like
run it.
COD. This is like some Borderlands shit or something. Like this is not even giving me COD vibes.
I mean,
At
Clay
least
would be
it's-
cooked
at least
on
it's
this. You guys are
colourful.
right.
What do you mean it's colourful? There's
It's
yellow,
gorgeous. Look at
grey,
it. Beautiful map.
Yellow, grey, silver, green.
All right, this probably isn't going to be
blue in
played,
there.
to be fair. But, you know.
I hope not.
This one, though, as I say, we're saving the best for last here. Because the final map, Utopia. And here it is. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to let the chat have a look. Breathe it in. Drink it in. Because this, you know, this has some potential. On paper, definitely has some potential. I mean, it looks like a BTEC 6-star mixed with Retreat from Advanced Warfare. That's what I'm feeling. 5-star. Well said.
What we thinking, Trey?
Six-star mixed with hijacked.
Looks alright.
This looks like a bit like World War II map as well.
I like the mid stairs. I see a lot of shotsy finesse there. I like the mid stairs. It's got 2 ways. I like that. I like that. It looks like it's got like some 4-lane going on. So
It is narrow. I don't know what their thing is with this thin and long. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
no girth.
I
all
know
length.
something thin and long. And
Yeah.
It ain't this map.
Fuck the y'all
Yeah.
got going.
It ain't this map.
Mate, they just
you
ain't
know?
making them girthy like they used to.
They're not wide.
Yeah.
They're just long and thin. And like, what is it? I've got a bone to pick with these people.
A bone.
Why?
Yeah.
Why do they keep putting useless pieces of the map up there? Like, it's like they're done with. It's like they're done with it, and then they just go, "Hang on." Stretch
We need
out
a
little bit
spawn
more.
point. We need a spawn point, Trey.
How many maps would it take until Shotsy Ninja's Trey? I I wouldn't let it happen.
Yeah, especially if you knew it was coming. No shot.
When I see shots, I just run away. I'm not getting embarrassed.
Is this
Let
for the
someone else get
campaign,
that.
or is this like you said in that meme? It's like life if this didn't exist, and it's some guy like walking around, and then some utopian backdrop. I swear that's like where this map is based. It's got to be.
I don't know, Don. What do you think of it?
I think it looks cool. I don't know how it's gonna play, but I think it looks dope.
There you go.
That's fine. I'm happy with that. I think Fringe will be the best map.
Damn, Fringe only got a 6.5.
Oh yeah, no,
shit.
this is not. Ooh. Let me tell you something
What
about
does this
map.
get?
Get cool 5.
5?
Okay.
Okay. No, but to be fair, for Trey, it's not bad. It's top
Yeah, it's not
20%
bad.
of Trey ratings.
That might be like that. 5 might be like I've only ever given a 5 like 4 times.
Dean Hollyoak with the 5. I'm getting 6-star vibes. Or am I faded? You ain't faded. It's 7-star. We'll see.
You know what's crazy as well? I'm playing Nuketown 2025, and that does not look anything like it does outside for me.
Let me hit the
That's all
little scroll
futuristic
down.
and shit. I'm seeing floating cars and stuff like that. I ain't got none of that outside. I don't know
Yeah.
what happened to 2025, but hey.
Hey, back in 2012, we really like the future was coming, but
I'll round this
we're
up for you.
washed.
I'll round it up for you. Standoff, I don't like. Meltdown, I think, is going to play weird. Fringe will play very well. I feel like that map we just looked at could potentially be in. It does look very 6-starry. More scared about how long the map is rather than, I know we had a little joke about it, but like these new maps do look long. Like they look very
Yeah.
stretched out. So.
Yeah. All right, there we go. The new maps. Hopefully, it goes to plan. I'm excited for the new drop. They're making some changes as well. They're talking about changing overload a little bit, and well, they want to tweak overtime. They want to play around with the ball carrier has a pistol rather than has the weapon in hand. So yeah, we'll get onto that in the coming minutes because we've got plenty to talk about. Just before we get into the big tournament, we've got a couple other things to discuss. One of which is this. They confirmed the venue for Major 1. It's going to be at the Moody Coliseum at SMU's campus, Dallas, Texas. We ain't up in Allen this time, Trey. We're actually pretty much in downtown Dallas, near enough, which is pretty good. This venue's got a lot of gas. People say this venue's great. So, I mean, the venue at Allen was great, but I think it's cool to go somewhere else.
Shout out Hex. Shout out OpTic. They never let us down when it comes down to events. Always put a great show on. Always between them and Toronto, who put the best events on. Apart from Kitchener, actually OpTic take it. Now that I think about it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Shout out Kitchener, man.
But no, like I done some research. Pretty much in Dallas, we can finally go out in Dallas without taking a 45-minute Uber.
Mm-hmm.
Bless up.
Bless up. We will be there.
Yep.
Well, Don's already there.
Well, yeah, don't have
I
to.
just looked it up. I'm 30 minutes away. Exactly.
Come on.
See?
Jealous.
Love
man.
that for me.
Fine. Fine, I'll fly there. Fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Fine,
It's
I'll
okay.
fly. Fine.
The other big thing that changed this week, there was a lot of talk about the meta. What were they going to do with the meta? How are they going to mess it up? Because until a few days ago, we were running 8 M15s on the map. That was all we were seeing. Now, there was this big debate between the players, what they should do about it. Do we want to ban the M15, which they played around with for a couple of days? They were running the DS20 Mirage. Do we want to ban the stock on the M15 to make it so that it's just weaker or whatever? Dashi wasn't very happy with that idea. Then they changed the balance anyway, so it didn't really matter. But I think the way that the meta previously was, if the M15 was gone, my opinion was actually that, well, I had two opinions. One of my opinions was if we were using the MXR instead, I was more doubtful that it wouldn't be like an 8-gun all the same meta because the gun shot a bit slower, so there's more room for an SMG maybe to make some damage work. The M15 is just such a unbelievable do-it-all gun that the pros always love to use. Whereas if you use a different AR, which is slightly more specific, like let's say you use the M8. Now, they were never going to do this because they would say it's too powerful or whatever. But you wouldn't be seeing 8 M8s on the map, in my opinion, because it's just not... Shotzi would not be using an M8. He'd be using a sub if they mandated that as the AR to be used. So I think the pros kind of dig themselves a hole sometimes with the ARs that they choose to use and what they choose to ban. But equally, they change the meta anyway, and now the SMGs are looking better, Don.
Yeah, I actually think the meta is like kind of chill now. I mean, the SMGs are fucking frying. I mean, look at Hook with that shit. Jesus Christ. I mean, I know he's fucking different right now, but like he's frying. The ARs, I just feel like out of all the ARs, I mean, I know the X9, I think Maverick that you're using, Trey, like the XR2 type AR. I actually see them using. I see them using it right now in this tournament. So I don't know if there's a new fucking development on the way.
That tournament has like wild cards in where you can use like where you can use like the guns
okay.
like it's
Okay,
not that,
okay.
That tournament's going to be like a really fun-esque one.
Okay.
That's not going to be very serious because I
Okay.
promise you, if the X9
Insane.
Maverick and
I was about to say, if they're allowing that shit, then I don't know what the hell's going on. But
yeah, it's a fun tournament. I used the X9 Maverick against Zuma, Z, all those people the first day on 150 ping, and they were like, "Trey, what gun are you using?" I was like, "I can't tell you because I know for a fact this is my crutch gun on 150 ping. They start using that shit against me on 5 ping. I'm just gonna get blown away. It's a one burst machine. It is. I think it is by far the best gun in the game."
Yeah, that shit is insane. I'm watching it right now. But back to like the meta, I mean, I just think it's good now. I mean, the only thing I feel like they need to do, like I said earlier, we have to allow snipers for just entertainment value. Like, I don't give a damn. Like, I'm so sick and tired of watching fucking, like last year we would watch, like what would we get doped up to watch? Like a Skyline HP where fucking FaZe just starts head bashing the hill one by one and then they choke. Like that was cool, I guess. But like besides that, then we watch fucking SND. We watch SND and it's just like terrible. And then we watch Control and it's just like terrible. Like we need to sacrifice like, oh, this is OP, like for entertainment value. So I think right now, I mean, the game is entertaining to watch. Like I think right now with all the cheese, I do think the sniper needs no auto aim. With all the cheese right now and the smokes and everything, like even the smokes are not OP in this game. Like there should be no point in this game where smokes are not allowed. I don't know what they did differently. They somehow got it right. They got it right like how they used to. The smoke is not just some OP fucking tool on the map.
And it's not like a creative. People obviously they complain about smokes because they throw them at the ground and then they one-way them. But like it's not even that bad in this game. I think I've got a clip here. Here we go. This was in the grand finals. This is when Envoy. Go on, Trey. I'll just play some background.
I don't think smoke smokes being OP when they were one way was an issue, but I don't think it's the smokes that's the issue. It's the players fucking throwing them. No, what? Back in the day, Don, they used to throw them on a cross. Now you just throw it on the floor and just make it fucking mixy. I think that's why people don't like the smokes in it. And I can understand that. I truly can.
I'm just saying in this game, like the shit that Envoy did right there, like it happened to work right there. But like there were so many times where it just didn't work. Like it's not because I mean I ran a smoke in MW19. I know in MW19 it was just the smoke was more OP. Yeah. Like this one you can really see through it a lot of the times. Like it's really, and the sniper is so busted. Like I'm just being honest. I want this. People were like, I want the sniper to stay in. So anything I'm saying about the sniper, I'm not saying I want to get it out. I want it to stay in. We need it to stay in. Just for entertainment value. But it's OP as fuck. Like it's so easy to use. Anyone can hit a shot with it right now. Like it's very, very OP. And I feel like the smokes are not even OP. So that's why I feel like the sniper is the thing that we need to bring down a little bit. That's my thing in the meta. Cause like even like Chris was saying, oh, maybe the AR should add a muzzle. Like, if we have to adjust everything around the sniper, then that just shows you that it's fucking OP. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's affecting we need to bring back the compensator on the AR, like, just to counter a sniper, then it's literally insane. I feel like, to me, once the sniper just gets nerfed a little bit, I feel like the meta's good. Because there are some sub players that are getting fried, but there's also sub players like Hook, Neptune, and they're fucking Crimp. Crimp dropped 53 with a sub. So clearly, if you're
the Dravik is
rhythm,
actually crazy. I also think there's some other subs as well. Like, there's a new gun. It looks like
didn't
the
he get buffed, though?
UMP. Yeah, they got
the subs all
buffed. Yeah, they got
The
buffed.
subs just got buffed. Yeah.
Yeah, I got shotgunned by it in a wage before I came here.
Not massively, but like, yeah, their range got buffed a bit and the handling got buffed a bit. I think what I was happy with is that they nerfed the handling on the ARs. Pretty much across the board, they made them slightly slower to aim down sights, slightly slower movement speed. Like, they need to make the ARs more clunky, because otherwise, with all the movement in the game you can do with the wall bouncing, the SMGs just have nothing that gives them any advantage. I think the sniper debate is very interesting. Like, we saw some great shots. We'll talk about some of them as we go on here when we talk about the tournament. And yeah, there were some disgusting shots being hit. There were some shots getting missed. It's not like it totally aims for you. The sniper is very good right now, for sure. I think there's some... My opinion on it is always, okay, in Counter-Strike, if there was unlimited money, the team on defense would probably buy like 5 AWPs, like 4, maybe not 5, but they'd probably buy like 3 or 4 if they had unlimited money, didn't have to think about anything. Because the AWP is just that overpowered. But obviously you got to pay for it, so that's how it balances it. Whereas in COD, you do what you want. But like... And I think that probably they had a GA this tournament or some sort of limit on 1 sniper per team. But you're never going to see that many snipers per team. Even if it's busted,
Yeah.
you're never going to see more than like 1 a team. And I agree it does change the way the map plays. But also, you know, like on raids back in Black Ops 2, you could have... If you know that the guy was going to snipe Kitchen, then you could go Zig. I mean, Nadeshot famously went Zig and then he crawled on the floor with the dual-bound sniper and then he popped up. Obviously, nowadays, instead of doing that, you would just bounce over the wall. But I think the point is that, yeah, it's really powerful, but equally, it's not like totally game-breaking. And if I'm a boozer, if I got a boozer on my team, he's hitting some nice shots. If he's cooking, then what am I going to do? I'm going to send my guy to pull out a sniper and pick him off, right? So I don't... Even in its current form, I don't think I would necessarily change anything, but I do agree in general that if there were no aim assist on the snipers, I think it would also... It would take things to how it was back in Black Ops 3, because people were talking about that in the chat, and they were like, oh, well, in BO3, you could also wall run on Fringe and go for a shot across the map. It's like, well, yeah, but you had no aim assist on the sniper, so it was actually all skill.
That's my argument. Like, imagine Nagafin top Redwood with auto aim. Like, if he was already hitting shots with no auto aim, with auto aim, the shots are just going to be even easier. Those are like, that's the part of the sniper that I think is broken. I don't think going to a fucking spot where you can predict the sniper and him hitting the shot, because that's the whole purpose of the weapon. My problem with it is that it has supreme, matter of fact, it has more auto aim than the ARs. Like, it's not even, it has more auto aim than the 2 other weapons. And you're jumping, the jump is not fast. Like, when you chow, you're on offense on raid. Like, this particular, like, chow is it's game breaking in this situation, in my opinion. You're jumping, and it's like a 1 second window where you can hit the shot, and it's so easy on you. The only counter to it is just give up mid, because, like, you could try to counter snipe it, but you have to go, like, towards money.
Yeah, I know.
And, like, by the time you slide towards money, the guy is already, like, he's looking down on you. Like,
yeah.
He has such an absurd advantage. You have to slide money and then look up. Like,
yeah, you're not winning that fight. Yeah.
You're not winning that fight. And the reason why I feel like that particular one is so broken too is because while that guy jumps and he centers for the money guy who's trying to counter him, he also still lines up with the guy that throws a shoulder inner. It's like he's covering 2 angles at once. I think it's a map
problem though at that point, because it's like if if Raid was designed today for this game, they would make Zig. It would go all the way to the sky, like that wall. You wouldn't be able to jump peek over the wall. That's it. If you were redesigning Raid for this game, you would make it so you couldn't jump shot that wall. But, you know.
I'm just saying that particular chow is the one where I'm like, okay, this is fucking like this is so brain dead. Because like when you're on defense, the best way to stop them from going ring is to get mid map control. Like if you go watch Cold War S&D, the good teams are fighting for mid. And like same thing on offense. The offensive teams fight for mid, and then it gives them options to make different plays. You know what I'm saying? You're on this shit. That mid map fight is fucking trash. Like it's really bad, and I don't think they're gonna do what we said and like extend the fucking ceiling, the wall up. So I don't know what to do besides like at least take the auto aim off. Like at least make it fucking kind of difficult.
Shout out all the boys giving the super chats today as well. Appreciate all the support in the show today. Live and after the fact on YouTube and Spotify and all that. Thanks to Dean for the 5. My bad, the MXR's the Rampart for BO4. Yeah, the MXR's like a scar, basically. Upcast line with a good idea. If you go left cutout and jump into muddy window, you get the timing on the guy jumping over. Yes, that's it. Again, that's an interesting kind of counter, but
maybe that doesn't seem right to me.
No, but it also doesn't. Like the guy, it's not a timing thing. It's the guy just jumping up and down. Like
yeah,
like,
he'll always have the advantage though.
But this is my thing, right? I heard, like I'm listening. I'm taking everyone's ideas in. I'm taking it all in. The thing is, you got to understand the fucking world we live in, where we used to play a game where snipers had no aim assist because that was the skill. COD liked players with skill. We now play a game where the skill is. We now play a game, you know, the last 5 years, in my opinion, where the skill was very minimalized, and I think Warzone's a part of that. I think we can all agree with that. We live in a world now where the snipers, like Don said, has the most aim assist in the game, and then you ask yourself, well, are the devs going to get rid of, you know, what's the best way to do this? All right, remove aim assist from the snipers. The devs aren't going to remove aim assist from the snipers just for the COD League. Like,
well, maybe they will. Dashi said he spoke to Matt Scronce and he said, we'll see what we can do. So we'll see. Look, where there's a will, there's a way.
Now, does that make you positive? Like, are you positive about that or negative about that? Because to me, it sounds like, listen, we tried. Because listen, listen, I love Maddox, I love Lawrence. You know, those two have been a part of the CDO, like not like a part of the CDO, but those guys have been messaging pros for years. Matt even in my DMs. You know, I told him, you know, congrats on the game, it's fire. You know, he replied, those guys are great. But you see, the thing is it's like a universal thing. You know, maybe if you turn COD League rules on, you know, maybe the sniper has no aim assist. Maybe they can do that. But, you know,
then it's going to be like that in ranked. And then, like, for the average Joe who's popping into ranked, is like, well, what's going on here? Like, why am I sniping not aiming as it does in pubs, you know?
And that's my point, is they don't particularly like making the biggest changes from rank play and CDO to multiplayer. They want the people that play multiplayer to go into rank play and be able to, it will be the same gameplay, just with a, you know, refined rule set and the same game. You know, Billy Bob Joe going in there with Nuketown sniping, coming off an 80 kill streak because he's got aim assist as well, and everyone goes in a rank play and can't hit a fucking barn door. He ain't gonna play rank play. So I think I'm just more looking at like the bigger picture, you know.
I think we're in for a good year, but I think there's some things that we could do to make it a little bit better. Okay, it's time to talk about the big tournament. We had $75,000 on the line. I know we did discuss this briefly. I know that everyone talked about it on the flank last night, so I don't want to spend too much time on this, but conclusion, does the tournament count? Because I saw people say the tournament counts, and I didn't really understand that. Like,
was it because they're OpTic fans?
Well, okay. I like Hitch, right? But does he tweet that if LA Thieves win the tournament and OpTic bomb out last place?
No, he's just seeking, bro.
Okay, he is seeking. To be fair, he is seeking.
Listen, Hitch is the bit. Listen, I love Hitch because Hitch can rile some motherfuckers up.
No, he actually did get me with that.
Listen,
he actually got me with that.
Listen, Hitch can definitely Hitch has got like UK level of like rage bait.
Yeah. He actually does
And-
understand. Yeah.
He understands the game, you know.
But yeah, I mean,
You
come
gotta
on,
respect
it's
a good seek, bro.
yeah, it was a good seek. It's there's a lot of money on the line for sure, and if you're gonna count the MW19 homestands,
Bro, come on, bro. It was literally like it's just.
that was the only tour that were getting
exhibition.
played there. Yeah, no, I agree.
This is an exhibition tournament. Like for example, the MW19 home series I won. Just to bring it up, just to like paint the picture. Me and Trey, we're getting fucking world starred, right? We're getting world starred. We're at the bottom of the fucking league. We win that home series, we get 10K each, and we had to like if we didn't like have like a miracle run, we wouldn't have made champs because we were getting fucking pissed on. Like that impacted us making it to champs. Like that was a CDL event. Like that was a real event. This shit, and it's still kind of fugazi because 4 teams didn't play. Whatever the fuck. Whatever. I don't even give a fuck if it's a chip or not. I don't play no more. You can't get, what is there to get in my head or like whatever the fuck. People were trying to say that last night too. I don't give a damn if it's a chip or not. I'm saying, I think a chip, the real thing that certifies a chip is if, like Trey land MVP. He came over to our country when no Europeans ever won, and he fucking won on land. Like, winning a LAN is different. Even though I think my home series counts, it still doesn't count more than a fucking LAN. Like a LAN is way, way better. And I don't even think the players would count this. Like they don't give a fuck. Like they're just looking like they're probably just thinking like, bro, we gotta remember like OpTic short bus team. Like these guys, they're literally probably just laughing. Like, bro, we just won again. Like we're so far ahead. Like these guys are terrible. Like they don't give a fuck. They don't. I genuinely don't think these guys give a fuck that they won this shit. Even the clip, there was a clip of shots.
Yeah, they were just fist bumping after they won.
He was like, "Bro, we're better than everyone, but like this shit literally does not matter." Like,
I've seen them get more hype over a league match.
Yeah,
bro. To be honest, you don't even want to be close to peaking right now. Not to say that OpTic is close to peaking. I think they're way far ahead, but like, you don't want to peak right now. Like you want to peak in 6-7 months from now. So everything for the next 2 months, really, like none of this shit matters. Like literally nothing. They got cash. Shotzi probably made more from streaming it than he did from winning it.
Facts.
Like what the fuck? Shotzi's probably just like, bro, I just made 50K off Twitch yesterday. Like whatever the fuck, however the fuck he made. Like, bro,
I just got an advance.
Yeah, what? This guy turns his stream on and he's making the tournament prize pool. He doesn't give a damn. So that's all I'm saying. I mean, good seek from Hitch. Listen, good seek from Hitch because you know why? He gave us content. He gave us something to spark conversation and talk about. You know what I'm saying?
I always respect that.
There we
Listen,
go.
I just see these tournaments like this one here is just like an elite respawn back in the day for 5K. You know what I'm saying? It's essentially what it is. You know, it's just with bigger prize money. You know, are we deeming it a chip because there's a lot of money on the line? All right, well, fuck Crim6 and just let your championships in because half of those are for fucking $200. You know, fuck Crim. So listen, it's not a major. It's just, you know, a little fun tournament to win. Little chip on the little chip for the boys, if you want to call it that. But like you said, like I've seen Shotzi and the boys get more hype over beating LAG in a league match. So
100%. I mean, if this shit counts, I got a lot then. I'm a 10K champion. I'm a multi-time Modern Warfare 2 throwback champion. Like, nigga, I got a lot. So I'm down for it to count. It just don't count. You know what I'm saying? If this shit count, I'm up there, 20. I done won 5Ks, 10Ks. I done won all type of shit online. My online resume, that shit up there. My LAN resume got a couple grand finals. Fuck. And not no LAN chips, but online shit. If this shit count, I got at least 20. At least a little 20 bucks.
It's a little 20 bob online.
I got at
change
least
your bio done just 20 times.
This shit
20
count. I got
times
at least
champ.
about 20 piece online. That's not even counting like little S&D tourneys. I'm talking about big online tournaments. I got about 20 ball.
Well, you
Oh,
know
we
who I
want
should have
Captain
got?
Lion.
I should have got Damon on for this episode because he did say he would come on for us, and I should have got him on for this episode, but I completely.
He would have.
just
He would have
forgot.
said this shit does not count.
Yeah, he would have just laughed.
He
at us.
won it.
He would have laughed at us. Hang on, let me text him actually. Let me see if he replies.
Yeah,
He would've been like,
perfect.
Don. He would have been like, Don, you know this shit doesn't count. Don, why are you not roasting Neptune for sitting in that rock?
All right, we'll get there.
Why is
We'll
it-
get there, David.
yeah,
We'll
right.
get there.
That's what he
literally
would
be like, he'd literally say, "Why are we talking about us and a chip? Like, let's talk about big things." Neptune
He's like, Leo,
pretending to be a rock."
we know this doesn't count, Don. Pull up the clip of Neptune in the rock.
This is the real issue.
That's all he
here,
cares
bro.
about, bro. He lost full that Neptune was in that rock, bro.
Yeah, we'll get into that. Shout out Philip for the 5 USD as well. Thanks for all the super chats today, guys. I'm trying to get to all of them. Overload was fun, but maybe it could be better if the 2 goals were staggered, one closer to mid-map worth 1 and one in the spawn worth 2 points. I don't know if I agree with that take. We'll get to Overload when we talk about it in a second and what we need to change with the map, with the combo. I feel like if there was one portal closer to mid, everyone would just go for that. Like,
Yeah, you
people would just take
use
the one.
fuck out of it.
You would never take the risk to go for the 2. It would never make any
I mean,
sense.
we
closer
could
to the
talk about
spawn.
it if you. We can
We just
talk
do it
about
now,
it
we'll
if
just
you
do it now.
want. Yeah, because then we can get into the things. You know, listen. I'll say this. You know, I hope things change. I didn't like watching Overload. I think it was just a boring mode to watch until the end when things got close. There's a lot that needs to change with it, and I know they said about giving the carrier a pistol. I'd say give the carrier fuck all, let him carry the fucking thing. I think that I genuinely believe that makes for better moments. I feel like they should have just copied uplink, gave the person that has the ball, that has the carrier, just a little bit more health, and let him melee or melee, whatever you want to call it. I feel like that was just more fun to watch. 1v1 in for a trade. Is he going to kill the ball carrier or the bomb carrier, or is he going to punch the fuck out of him? And I think that would be so much better to watch. I think that's like the best thing that could have possibly for them to do. But obviously they're talking about giving him a pistol, giving him a chance. Fuck that. Give him the thing. Let him run around like a headless chicken with it. And let his teammates 3v4, like, the teamwork that it should be. I feel like that's so much better. I really do.
Yeah, and then you could they should make it so you can pass it and all that shit.
Yeah,
I think that would be
thing in
cool.
the sky, make it only one, give him a jetpack. No, but like for real, I do believe like it would make the game mode more fun just watching some guy that can't shoot like have to drop it. And you saw some great uplink plays back in the day where he would drop the ball, get a 2-piece because he dropped it and pick it back up. Like I feel like that just makes for so much better moments rather than him being a glow on the screen saying kill where he can just shoot you back.
I think that there's a couple. I don't think that's the key issue for me right now. I think there's some debate on that. I know that Marky B had a take that you don't ideally want the mode to be, oh, it's cooked. We went up 4-0, as Maguire says in the chat. Now we're just camping in our base with the ball. So Marky B's idea was, instead of a 5-minute round count, you make it maybe 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. But when someone's holding the ball, the timer doesn't go down, something like that. It would at least make it so that there's no point camping with the ball and it's kind of ain't over till it's over type thing. There's also a question on the respawn of the ball. I think the ball should come back quicker because it takes some time. And if I'm just slaying, I want to be able to relay, like an uplink. I dunk it, and 5 seconds later, if that, the ball is back here, and I can pass it to my boy. He can pass it to the next guy. And we got another dunk in 10 seconds later.
The relay was fire.
Yeah, the relay when you pulled it off was insanely fire. On evac especially.
You had him in that goddamn blender. You couldn't do
exactly.
nothing.
Yeah. So I think it would be good if we have that come back, because right now it's not hype unless it's close until the end. Whereas in uplink it was always possible. It's well, what if they get a relay? They can score 6 points in 30 seconds.
And that's my point, Rab. Is just I was watching it, and guys, I know you guys are saying it was fun as hell to watch. That's cool. I'm happy you enjoy watching it. I'm thinking about how we can make it 10 times better to watch. because it does have the possibility to be a really good third game mode. And by all means, I didn't like Control as much as the next person. I feel like that game mode was only good in Black Ops 4, and that's where it was the most hype. Whereas the rest, they weren't that hype. I'm down. I want it to work. I just want to make it more hype for everyone, because I feel like until you get to the end of the map, it's just a glorified TDM, and that's what I feel like it is. Just running up the map, get a few kills, drop it in, and then, like Rab said, you gotta wait, like, I don't know, a solid moment before you can like relay it. So any progression you have on the map is just over. Whereas in Uplink, you know, any progression you had on the map where you put some guy up was literally like the biggest thing, that because they had to wrap back for you or go chow the bull, and that could either be like a punish them or whatnot. That's why I feel like, you know, there needs to be a lot of changes in Overload to make it so it's a bit more competitive.
I agree. I think all you guys said a whole bunch of good stuff. I do think it is solid, like right now, and I do think it is better than the fucking Control from last year. But at least that's like a shining light and something to take away. I also hope that we can get some better maps. I feel like there's only 2 good maps for it. I mean, I know people are playing Scar, but I don't think it's the greatest on Scar. I don't think it's good on Raid either. I think on Den it's good, and Exposure it's good. So we can get like 2 other maps like that. Like, the reason why I feel like Den it's really good is because, like how you guys said, like you want the ball to come back faster. I do think that would help. But like, it's like the way the kills play out, that like that map isn't really affected by the ball timer. Like you did see teams like set up opportunities to relay. But I agree, the ball timer, like I didn't think of that. But like the ball timer 100% should come back much faster. Like the uplink ball, that shit didn't take fucking 10 years to come back. So there is 100% things we can do to improve the mode. But I do think this mode has a lot of potential. I didn't see it at first. I don't think any of us really saw it, but it's there. The potential.
What do you think the pros of today would say about 15ing the ball in uplink, like you used to be able to do back in the day? Because that shit was so cheese.
People complained back then.
I know they did, but like nothing was done about it. That was just a part of the game.
I think that was just, bro. Like even like the shit where you guys are like, we don't want it to be over till it's over. Like, bro, on Detroit Hardpoint is when like, or not Detroit Hardpoint, Detroit Uplink is when like my team, like I would preach that we should do it.
Yeah.
Bro, if y'all are fucking that terrible to let me sneak and get the ball while my whole team is dead, like, and I somehow finesse and get it above top garage, like, then that's on y'all.
Yeah.
Like we gained this lead. Like we worked hard for this lead. Now my teammates are scamming. I'm 15 in this shit. But people did think it was cheese back then, 100%. So I think people thought it was cheese back then. They would think it's cheese now.
I think that's fair. The other thing as well on Overload is the overtime rules, because I don't really know what Treg thought they were cooking here, because the game mode has nothing to do with lives. It's all about capturing putting the ball in the blitz portal. But for some reason, as soon as overtime happens, it becomes a 4v4 search and destroy round. And Joe DeCease made a fair point to be like, well, hang on a second. If I'm carrying the objective, I'm actually at a straight up disadvantage here, because you can see where I'm at. And there's no benefit. So I don't like, it's a no-brainer to me that they should make it like it has to be last cap wins, or if the ball carrier drops, then it goes to an overtime round, or it could become like a, I know people have talked about these ideas, but like in Capture the Flag, you used to have another few minutes to try and cap it, and then if you got one, then it would be a stopwatch for the other guy. The issue with that is it took fucking forever. Like sometimes you'd have rounds of Capture the Flag that you'd play 2 halves, it'd be a tie, and then you'd play another 2 halves, and they both went like 5 minutes, and you're playing a 25-minute game of Capture the Flag, and then you got to replay it again anyway because you tied. No one got a cap. So yeah, I think I'm not sure if I love that, but there needs to be a better solution than what we currently have for overtime.
I agree. We got hoed by that shit bad.
Wasn't that the same in Sabotage though?
Yeah, that's literally what it is. But sabotage. I was thinking like that's why Sabotage is not a vote, because the solution was a radar on TDM round, a radar on SMB round.
It was ass, but like I feel
And then
like
they
that'd
would
be
just
fun to
camp
watch
because they
today.
knew where each other were the whole time. Then they would camp and then have to replay the whole map. But like
I know.
Spark got a 2-piece as the clock was going down, and then they respawned. They respawned and then we lost.
Oh my god.
Like it was just,
Yeah.
I think 100% the OT should be objective based. Like period.
See, Viper said unlimited time, next score wins, which I like. I like that.
That's what I would
Yeah.
do actually. Like I would, because I know
But-
people are like, oh, you want to make it fair for good side, bad side, but it's like at the end of the second round, if it's a tie game overall, you just keep playing until someone scores.
I don't know. Let's just
Golden
make it like
goal.
CTF. If it's a draw at the end, fuck the overtime. You go into a fucking last round. Whoever has most kills gets the better side, and first score wins. I don't know how they would do that. Where
Yeah, maybe
where
you
they
do it
get
that
better
way.
side.
That should just be you get a chance to score back because someone said, "Oh, whoever has good side wins." Okay, if someone scores fast on good side, then
Yeah,
fucking
like what
20-second
CTF
timer.
used to be back in the day.
Yeah, just literally
Yeah.
just make it like CTF.
or like
yeah.
Uplink, it was the same. Yeah, same in Uplink.
Just
Same shit.
I feel like CTF overtime was like perfect.
Yeah, it was good, and I mean, it was intense and it was competitive. I'm just like, I know that there's also a goal towards making sure things take a set amount of time. Like I know that when one map's going to take like 10, 12 minutes, but I guess in search and destroy, games can take like 15, 20 minutes if they go
Well, that's my
really long.
That's
so.
my thing. Yeah, CTF can be long, but it has an end goal of whoever wins in the 10-minute timer, you win the game. If you go overtime, you have a potential of another 10 minutes. And that's what made it fun.
Yeah,
That's
I think
what
it
made it
should
fun,
be
Rob,
like
because-
5-minute round, 5-minute round, 3-minute overtime.
But Rab, you play a team and you cap it in 30 seconds. You think you've won the map. Boom, next
Yeah, they
round
hit
you
you
get
back.
you get 4 deaded, and then you get caught in 25 seconds. Like that was CTF.
That was the
by
shit,
far my
honestly.
favorite.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
shit. Whenever you did that to another team, like you'd get capped in 30 seconds, you'd be like, all right, they're gonna think for sure they want this shit. Let's just gun them
Yeah,
off the rip.
legit.
Yeah. So I think there's some good options with Overload, but promising. I think pretty promising. Okay, let's roast some teams. So,
Just start with them, bro. Just start with them.
wait, the Falcons, my boys.
Just start with them, bro. Like
Gotta
you've been
start with
fucking you've been fiending for it.
To be fair, I have been, and I feel great about this. The hate watch paid off so good. It paid off good.
Did you hate watch live?
Yeah, I hate watch live, and also I hate watched on the show last week as well. And I said they'd be shit, and they were shit. So isn't it beautiful?
I don't think anyone was against you.
Nah. I mean, the people who thought this team were going to be good, especially right now, faded. Maybe they'll get good. I don't know. Like, all I'll say about the tournament is that it's a good indication of where the teams are right now. It's not a great indication of where the teams are going to be in a few months. So, it ain't over yet. But I just think that it was always going to be cooked for the Falcons this tournament. But losing to Doug, reverse swept by Doug, wow. I mean, first of all, congrats, man. Doug's back in the... I couldn't make it up. Doug was coming back into a team. He's got a team, and then they got invited to the tournament. It's like unbelievable scenes. He comes in, drops a 0.6, beats Falcons. Oh, man. What an absolute fucking hero, man. I could not respect Doug anymore for this. I'm so proud of him. What a performance. So, yeah, congrats. I mean, let me have a look at Doug's KD this event. What a player. They finished 12th in the ends. Doug, 0.62. But that doesn't tell the whole story, man.
I mean, yeah, Doug's the fucking same player, bro. Doug, I genuinely think Doug is the same player no matter what. If he fucking grinds COD every day or he just fucking shows up and plays like an off-season tournament. I think he's legit the same player no matter what. Like the BO2 tourney, he was doing the same shit. Like, I'm telling you, like, he is literally just glued at his, like, fucking level that he's at. Which is is a good and a bad thing. I mean, he plays for the win. He sets his teammates up. I do want to give... I'm not even, like, talking about stats. I was watching Johnny stream. I don't know if
He was
anyone else is streaming
cooking.
it.
He was
Bro,
cooking.
Johnny, like, now, I will say, I teamed with Johnny before. Johnny's always had potential. And the problem with Johnny is that he is gross online. Like, I'm telling Johnny is fucking insane online. And then on land, I'm not saying he's ass, but like you just don't get the same Johnny. So like from what I've seen, like he is fucking disgusting with a sub on this game. He is gonna get picked up. Like obviously I want my players to get picked up, but like from anyone I've seen outside my team and challengers, Johnny is fucking shooting. And if he can get picked up on a decent team and perform on land, like I mean he played good when he was in the league. He just got but who I don't know what happened, but yeah, Johnny was fucking cooking. And then on the Falcon side, I mean, listen, we were scrimming these guys. I don't want to like say their shit just because we're scrimming them and they were fucking pissing on us. So they're pissing on us. What does that make my team? But yeah, I mean, like I said, I predicted them to be like an 8th seed going into champs. Like they might barely make champs. Seeing Cell like with his little announcement video and stuff, like it looked nice. Like obviously he's getting that motherfucking bag. He's getting that Balenciaga Louis Vuitton bag. He's got the Supreme Dior bag. Okay. But just seeing them in the game, like it's almost like kind of there's like a part of it that like I can't take serious of their team.
There is
like,
no fear factor on that team for some reason. Do you know what I mean? Like they should be scary, but they're just not at all.
The scariest person on there is Cell.
Yeah, and he just looks out of place. Like it literally like looks out of place because like you gotta think about it. He got offered a fucking Balenciaga Dior bag, which you have to take, or he could have been on LAT, which obviously they just got fucking pissed on. But you never know. With Cell, what if they were fucking godlike? You know what I'm saying? He could have did whatever he wanted to do. So it's just like it just looks a little bit out of place. Obviously, like maybe in the I feel like no matter what, like just because Cell is my main talking point. I mean, X-Niz, he's happy to be there. Kismet, that was his only out. Like the rest of the team are kind of happy to be there. I feel like the two people we got to talk about is like MC and AG. Like, I hope it pays off in the long term. I hope it pays off in the long run just because, like, bro, it's nice. Like, MC is one of those people that, like, regardless of if people think he's a kill whore, regardless of if people think he doesn't play the game the right way, we always see him on Sunday. We always see him in grand final matches. We always see him fucking snaking, cheesing. Like we like to watch MC, and I just feel like if this team just is just shit, he's just gonna fade away into the abyss.
You might not see him board the flight.
Yeah.
He might not be coming to Birmingham to qualify.
Listen, I've spoke to MC since he made like the team choice. His vibes are high. You know, he actually he believes. You know. Obviously, you know, the LA Thieves thing, whatever like that, but obviously he's got faith in himself too to be that type of player that can take this team to Sunday. Now, do we believe it ourselves? No. Have we seen him just lose to Doug? Yes. Has anyone ever seen Cell lose to Doug before?
I just feel like that's a bad sign.
That's a terrible sign. It's a fucking terrible sign. It's not a
come
great
on,
sign
put some
at all.
respect on.
Not even to Doug, I'm just saying to
listen.
like,
Let's be real. That
football said the same thing.
Listen, that fucking team is on the fucking super maximum. They're already paying, you know, let's say 1.3 mil plus in salaries. If I was to take a random guess, because they've got superstars on the bag.
Yeah.
Off of two players, I think.
Yeah, that might be about to. Yeah.
We're not even counting the rest of the players and the coaches.
I was not. Hey, I wasn't exposing, but they got money over there.
Okay? They got that money. Their challengers players are getting fucking salary, couple thousand a month.
Woo.
What the fuck?
Listen, it's not a good sign. You've lost to Doug off the bat, and that's no disrespect to Doug, but you know this is literally.
Doug came out of nowhere and was like, "I'm just gonna play
I
this
feel like
shit."
Doug ain't even been playing.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, he's been playing this game, but, like, you know, he just came back out of nowhere, hops in a fucking tournament. Ain't no one, like, I didn't even know he was fucking playing it. Next thing you know, he just bopped on them. And I'm not saying he bopped on them. What did he drop, a 0.6 something? But guess what? He done everything right.
Yeah, that's what he does, man.
The scariest player that could possibly play in the league is Doug.
Yep. Because you don't want to get mixtaped by Doug.
You don't want to lose to him. And you don't want to get mixtape by him because you become like
he actually clutched a 1v2 as well on Colossus. He 1v1 Cell.
This is no disrespect to Doug. Doug has the same power that my Vanguard Pairs Legion team had. If my Vanguard Pairs Legion team, we probably won like 3 series the whole year. But if we beat your team, your team is in shambles. Doug got the same power, bro. That's what happens, bro. When you're down bad, you have the breaking power, bro. You lose to Doug, you're like, bro, what the fuck? That's the same thing. I was a part of that too. So y'all lost to me in Vanguard, y'all lost composure. Someone was getting dropped. I'm pretty sure every series we won, the other team at least thought about dropping somebody.
That was the genuine consensus. If you lose to Paris Legion,
Yeah.
We gotta drop somebody.
You make a roster change. That's the
Exactly.
true fact.
Doug got the same power my team had. I'm telling you, no disrespect. I was a part of it too.
I would listen. If I was Falcons, I would have dropped someone already. It's clear something ain't working.
I don't know what you do. I also think that, there are some concerns about. I saw a clip. I mean, I think we talked about it last week, but Pred, he was playing dead. He laid down. Ken comes around the corner and guns him and all this. It's like, okay, is Pred's style going to work that well for this game? Because he was great in Vanguard, right? Like, Pred was unbelievable in Vanguard. His first year he came in, won that title towards the end of the year. But that game played a bit, and it's not like that was a slow-paced game. That game played a bit different to how we've seen for BO6 to a degree, and then certainly BO7, right? Like, you watch the way that OpTic played. Yeah, they won champs with Pred in Modern Warfare 3. But if Pred was still there today and there was no drama and everything was all sunshine and rainbows, they would not be as good as they were with Hook in the team now. Like, just watching the way that Shotzi and Hook move around the map, like, and the way that you currently have to play BO7, that's just not Pred's, like, natural style. But I think maybe he can go on, Trey.
I mean, let's be real. You look at this skill board, lowest interactions, lowest damage on his team. You're looking at Pred to absolutely just fucking rhino these guys out of the way. Like, no questions asked. You look at Pred, you're thinking, yeah, I'm taking Pred on a 1.2 over here. I am not expecting him to be the slowest in the lobby. That's just facts. And obviously, first tournament, game just come out. But against a team like this, Pred should not be doing bad whatsoever. Pred is a superstar. He should not be doing this bad whatsoever. Be it the start of the game or the end of the game, we're talking AG, Pred. He should be 1.2 in these guys with his fucking eyes closed every day of the week.
I actually have a theory. Because I love AG. I think AG is gross. But my theory is, because I thought about it the other day, or maybe yesterday, I thought about it. I'm like, it was way different back in the day because we would go from fucking like, we would just alternate, right? But like now it's like, it goes MW2, MW3, BO6, BO7. I mean, not to like, maybe he won't like this. Like I said, I still think AG has got like, I just think him getting Vanguard and MW2 and MW3 back to back where the sub you could just iron and incinerate. Like, I feel like those games just fit his playstyle more. And if the next game is like how all the MW shit is, I just think that playstyle is like those games suit him better. Apparently he was good at some Treyarch games before, like Cold War and shit like that when he was in Australia. I've never seen it. The AG I know that is literally insane. The AG that I know that was the best player on his team at fucking MW3 champs and the best player on his team in Vanguard and the best player on his team at MW2, he was killing in one bullet with a sub. So, I mean, take what you want to take. Like, that's why I feel like OpTic wanted him to run an AR more. I think he probably is running an AR a little bit more in this game, especially with the old 15 meta. But sometimes that's just the way shit goes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's happened to so many players.
Yeah, it used to happen every year. But like now it's even more because it's like he went to BO6 to BO7. It's like these games just don't suit the corner camp incineration SMG. Like, think about all those subs. Like, I feel like the Jackal was definitely good last year, but like
it didn't suit the lay down, wait for someone to come in play style.
It's just the games just don't like, and that's even if he starts frying, right? I think AG can definitely fry at certain events this year. Like, I just don't see him beating his form from those games that fit his style more. Like,
I think if you're a slow SMG in this game that's trying to like play an off angle, trying to counter someone making a play, you're just gonna get fucked.
Yeah.
Like from what I've seen from people in the hills and Shotzi, we'll compare Shotzi to it because Movement Demon compared to they were teammates. He was like a good yin to the yang, is what they say. He was a slower player and Shotzi used to make plays. Jumping around the hill, being a fucking finesse god, like trying just baiting out people and shooting and stuff like that. That's what this game's going to be all about. It's not going to be about laying down, playing for that one. Like, there's no one on this game. It's fucking you gotta be aggressive towards him, and that's what I've seen, and that's why Simp's so fucking good at this game too, because it's just aggressive. It's Chalo be Chowder game like this. I feel like, especially on this team of AG, like this team that AG's on, it ain't got like old teammates that he's had. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a grueler squad, in my opinion. They're going to grind out their wins. And I feel like AG just needs to put the fucking pace on and just start world starring and using that gun skill to the best of his ability. It might be harder, like Don said, because it ain't a game where it's a 1-bullet sub, 2-bullet kill with a sub. But, something's got to work out. And, like I said, AG's a superstar. And, I want to see him in that form.
Someone else who had the worst KD, Doug or Kenny. I'm like, well, look, Kenny didn't have a great event, but there's only one champion of the lowest KD in the tournament. It's just not, it weren't Kenny this time. Although it was quite close. It was actually pretty close. Highest KD went to Rencor, but obviously he got knocked out relatively early on. Hook then had second highest KD. MVP, 1.31. We'll get to that in a second. Okay, we talked about the Falcons. Like, there's obviously plenty of other teams that we could talk about here. We'll just do a quick brush over the teams that got bopped up pretty early. Bush Gaming, unfortunately, it was $0 paycheck on, but we tried.
Yeah.
I mean, you went map 5 with Thieves.
$500 incentive. Yeah, shout out to Jerry. He offered the players a $500 incentive if they beat Thieves, and we lost game 5.
See, that's what they were going
game 1.
Hey, shout out Jerry. He's funny as fuck, though.
Yeah,
it's good content on
that video. Listen, I watched that video whilst I was taking the number 2. I had a good laugh at that. What do you mean we're not streaming? Yeah.
All right, what a bracket. So the boys dropped down. Heretics played. They had Eric Boom. They had Boomstick in there. Right, what do you call it? Boom Boom.
Boom Boom, little Boom Boom.
Yeah, little Boom Boom. Yeah, then Boom Boom in there instead of Trakes. He's not got his visa. Well, he's got his visa sorted, but he's waiting for his passport or something. So he's coming through. They then lost to Toronto. My Boston boys, we got pissed on a little bit.
Hey, let's talk about the Koi stuff. Hey,
yeah, move on from Boston.
Couldn't have a worse time to be a Koi fan. The Heretics fan. First game there. Oh boy.
Yeah, they got pissed on by Koi.
Yeah, all that Spanish beef, and I don't have their real team. But guess what? No one gives a fuck if you don't have your real team. It's about the brand name. It's about the name, the beef. Listen, that's gonna be like River Plate and Boca Juniors away. That's gonna be like that's the El Clasico, Barca, Real Madrid, and that's how you not want your first time to go out with a sub. Little boom boom. Man. Boston, yeah, don't get me started.
Yeah, no, but Boston just an off tournament for the boys, just a little off tournament.
Yeah, it's just start of the season, isn't it?
They weren't. It's not that serious. We weren't really trying. We weren't really.
Yeah, like, you got to understand as well, Rab. Like, this is the first time the league's ever put this one on. Like, the boys aren't.
They weren't ready for that. They weren't ready for a November tournament.
They're not acclimatized to a tournament on the 22nd of November.
Yeah,
it's just not. It's not.
It's not worth their time, really. Like, they'll. Yeah. I'll see you at champs.
Yeah, that's shit. If they mate, yeah.
Yeah, I'll see you at Major 4. All right, so yeah, Heretics got pissed on here a little bit. Kind of interesting. Obviously, Toronto are pretty good. Like, I think Toronto are going to be good this year. I'd probably expect them to be better than Heretics. Of course, Heretics were like the big kind of upset team of last season. It's pretty difficult to be that 2 years in a row. Like, we've got some other candidates this year. The loss of Rael obviously is something, and he's dropped to 1.25 on the head.
Wait,
so
Super's damage glitched?
Probably glitched.
I was about to say, what the fuck? This motherfucker is baiting the hell out of everybody.
Yeah, okay, yeah. He had 0 attributed on the control, so it would have been like another 3,000.
Okay, bet.
It's you also got to think of it, Rab, as well as like it's hard to you can't really judge heretics at all.
The Spanish Cadre, so
Hey, don't get me started.
yeah, let's not get started. So heretics, they get knocked down. Go on.
Hopefully we're back on track this year with the Spanish squad.
We had one off year. We had an off year.
Hey, I had to humble myself last year, but I'm looking to get back on track with the hate.
I like that. Stallions, they played OpTic. They got pissed on. They played G2. They got pissed on. So it is what it is. Didn't win a map, but it's okay. They tried. They tried, and they did have to play 2 teams that actually did very well in the tournament. So maybe Stallions have a bit more credit. Omit, they won a grand. They delivered. I mean, Fellow, he's done it again. Can you believe it? He's put together another team. But as you said earlier, Don, they beat Surge. Does that really count? So, yeah, Surge, it ain't looking great, but maybe it's looking a little better than it did a couple of days ago. Legend is now up to a 0.8. So it's no longer 0.6. We're now, he's now leveled up. We did see, Shotzi said that Legend's still using an Xbox controller, and he says that's cooking him. But I don't know if that's cap or not.
Let me give some gas to Bragg. I know the stats weren't maybe insane for this series, and Fellow had the best stats this series, but I think Bragg is like we scrimmed them too. Bragg looks good on this game. Obviously, like I said earlier, I want my players to get in the league, but Bragg he should definitely be a player that teams are looking at. Yeah, this Surge team. I mean, bro, Legend. It's just so tough, right? Because Shotzi was getting cooked when he first came to COD, but he was surrounded by Crim, Clay, Hook, and Illy. Like. Legend, no disrespect, he's surrounded by Lunars, Gwen, and Abe, which Lunars looks a lot better on this game, not gonna lie. I always knew Lunars had talent. I teamed with Lunars and Challengers for a little bit, and he seemed like he had gunny. Like watching his point of view looked good. I feel like his in-game IQ wasn't the greatest, but I know for a fact Lunars is a shooter, at least on these new CODs. Gwen always been a consistent player, and I actually like Abe. He got 3rd with Toronto, but it's just like, how long can these guys afford to get cooked? Because, like, at least when Shotzi was getting cooked, he had like backup, like some of the greatest, especially at the time, the literal COD GOATs, undisputed.
They were still like somewhat prime-ish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
they were still like Crim and Clay, like their team.
I'm not going to say they were in their prime, but
they
were still fucking great. Like anyone in the league would have teamed them at that point.
Yeah, I would have fucking loved to play with Crim and Clay in that game, like in Hook. I was just teaming with Hook. Hook is shot. Like I was gonna team with Hook and Shotzi. Hook was like, "Yo, let's team with Shotzi." I'm like, I don't fucking know this guy.
Octane said the same thing.
Yeah, so I'm saying like Shotzi had a better opportunity than Legend did. So it's like. And even in that opportunity, all of Empire wanted to drop Shotzi. Like, it was on Hook and Illy to kind of, let's give him more time. Let's save him to really save him. And then obviously he became one of the COD GOATs, right? Shotzi's one of the COD GOATs at this point. So it's like, if they give him time, I still believe in Legend that he can be good. It's just, he's just not showing us nothing right now. He was godlike in Halo. I do think he was playing BO6. He looked good in 1v1s on BO6. But there's a difference between 1v1 and 4v4, and you're actually having to use your brain and position yourself. And it's just not looking the greatest right now. So hopefully the only way I feel like they can even get out of it is if I don't even know. They just get shit on for like 4 months straight and then like turn up at the end. But like, I don't think these guys are icy enough to fucking turn it around. Like, I
think it's tough when you've got you don't have a player who has the Crim Clay level experience, right? Like, I think that was always the challenge putting this team together. You put him with Abe, Gwyn, and Lunas. It's like, well, who's who's teaching him how to play, who's like putting a like Krim, you know, he went and played Halo, then he came back to COD. He was obviously good pretty quickly as soon as he came to COD, but like he'd played a bit of COD before. But it's just tough when you've got, and also that, okay, I know Rickard sure is the coach, he's been around a long time, but it's not like an ideal environment, right, for Legend to feel like he's in an okay spot.
You see what I put in the chat? Like, it's like Legend is like 1,000 question marks. And it's like, he's by far the biggest question mark on the team, but the team still has question. Like,
Yeah.
we're still worried about the other three. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like a bad situation.
I'm not gonna lie. I think the most vetted person on the team is the coach.
Yeah. Then maybe Gwen.
Yeah.
Gwen was just, I swear, Gwen was just rookie of the year.
He was,
Yeah,
he's
last
been
year.
around, this is his third year, yeah.
Like, Gwen's not like a winner. Like, Gwen has never had like a stint in his, I think Gwen is good.
Gwen's
It's not a
good.
rookie.
Listen, this is what I said last show, though. Remember, like, I literally said, when you're 2-0 down in a series, yeah, sometimes I had Zuma there. You know, Zuma was a good guy I could look at because I feel, yeah, we're going to fucking do this. Yeah, of course we are, you know. I had rated, great guy to do that. Like, I had some mental on my teams. You know, I could always, and then progressing further on, people would look at me because I'm the vet, you know, I'm the guy that should be like, yeah, we fucking got this, blah blah blah. You know, then you look at Krim, Clay, Damon, Formal, Scott, like you look around, you're thinking, yeah, fuck yeah. If that team goes 2-0 down, who am I looking at?
Yeah. Legend. You're looking at Legend, but he's got a fucking .7, so you don't even believe him.
Like
Legend's
if I'm
the biggest
about,
winner
listen,
on the team.
and it's like yeah, he's the biggest winner in a different game. So like, you know, do they respect it as much as, you know, a bigger winner on COD because that's what they're playing? But you know, picture this, Don. They're all sat there like, fuck, 2-0 down, like lost 2 close maps, like fuck, like shit. Who's gonna get Gwyn? He just won Rookie of the Year. Your most vetted player is a 3-year-old, a 3-year league vetted servant of the league, and he won Rookie of the Year. Like, because a lot of people don't understand. Like, COD is a lot of mental. Like, you can win a series based on good mental with your team. You know,
100%.
And I'm not saying they don't. I'm just saying, like, you know, I compare it to, like, you know, let's say they're 2-0 down versus Slasher, or Slasher's 2-0. I can look at Slasher and be like, yo, we can actually fucking do this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know, and maybe things will change. I mean, you know, maybe they can prove us wrong. I just think that team is, you know, just lacks experience when it comes down to it. And like you said, Don, their most experienced player doesn't play COD. This is first,
Yeah.
this is his first year in COD. He's like the most winningest. You know, you play him on Halo, you get him fucked. You know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they did beat Boston, so you know that is a little bit tough.
Well, that's on you, Rab.
That is on me. Yeah.
I don't care if they did or not because I'm looking for the future. But
Did he
you
really
are
have
a
6,000
Boston lover.
damage? Jesus Christ, Legend actually got twerked on this series. Oh my god, man.
Like,
this is
he's
actually bad.
legitimately not like he's just he knows it. He knows
Yeah.
it. I mean, we don't want to like be too hard on him.
Yeah, but like,
But, like, it's clear as day, bro. Like, and I'm gonna even bring up Hook as an example. Bro, it took Hook like probably until Seattle of World War II. And that was like in
That was
where-
like
Trey, you remember?
May
that was
or
like
some
towards
shit.
the end of the season. Yeah, we had already
that
played
was the
like 5
final event
events
before playoffs, Seattle.
before playoffs. Yeah, whenever Seattle hit, Hook was back to okay, this is COD Hook. But when I remember when I was teaming with him, I was losing my fucking mind. Like I was like, bro, you're nowhere near as good as you used to be, or the way you were just at Halo because you were just uncomfortable. Like he always there was like a thing in Halo. I don't know any Halo players, but like they like flick their nades up like a little bit before they throw them, and like he was running. I will never forget this. He was running in the front fire on London, where we're trying to break like the crane hill. And he was like fucking nading himself. And I'm like, bro, you're literally nading yourself? Like, you're a fucking bot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought like he legitimately wasn't that good. But then once he got his footing back, he was back to hoop. You know what I'm saying? It took him, and that was like November to May.
Yeah.
And he had, mind you, he had already been a pro COD player before that. So like I said, I mean, it's gonna take some.
He's
real
gonna have to be a
fucking time.
fast learner, man. Yeah, because if he's gonna have to improve at a rate, like a quick rate, so they can see the trajectory. But
the COD scene is not. It's not pretty.
But it depends who, like, again, if they're the benefit of not having like a veteran on the team is that probably Ricky Atrua will just call the shots because he was brought in as the coach. There were some other options they could have gone for. He wanted this team. He's putting his neck on the line for this team. So he's not just going to give up on Legend immediately. And if the rest of his team are just mentally chalked, then, like, well, you know, you made your bed, I guess. So
the
we'll
thing
see.
with COD is now you just don't have time.
Yeah, you don't have any time.
Like, you have one bad Major 1 split, and that fucks you up for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Because everyone just catches, like, everyone just gets in such a good way. You don't want to be... Major 1 is where you want to get most of your points, so you're safe for Major 2.
Yeah, it was the Ravens strat last year.
Yeah.
Because there's always going to be one team that, like, in a couple of years ago, remember Minnesota, they came top 4 at the first event in Boston, like 2024. They made the Sunday. They were dog shit, but, like, they made the Sunday first event, and that set them up nice. They had good points.
Yeah,
like all of a sudden they're looking good in the league. So I think they still miss champs anyway. 'Cause, you know.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is like, I'm a Legend fan, by the way. I was watching that guy talking Halo. That's greatness right there. That's just something you have to respect. And for him to come over to a game and get a spot straight away, you got to commend that too. My thing is, and he knows it as well as everyone else, you don't have time. All right? The season starts in literally like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Your first game, December the 6th. You have a bad sprint up to the major. You have a bad major. Guess what? You've probably got 10 points, 0 points. Then you're stressing. You have a good major 1, you're not stressing. You're in cruise control. You're just progressing along with everyone else that done well. You have a bad major 1 split. That's when everyone on the team starts tweaking.
Yeah.
And then it comes to the point where, oh, scrims are getting bad. Shit, who's getting shit on?
Uh-oh.
You lose, but you lose first match of Major 2 done. You're like, can't have another one like these. Now this could happen to anyone. I'm just saying Legend in general because, you know, this is the only team I can think of that, like, you know, he just got tucked, you know. But it's, you could say the same with Falcons. They just got tucked too. They could have a bad major 1, and it, you know, could be like that as well. It's scary in COD because the season starts so late and it finishes so early. So you've got like this much of a gap to do great.
No, agreed. All right, so they lost to Ravens. Well, few words on Ravens because they had an interesting tournament. They started things off by 3-0 in G2, who eventually came third. Nero was absolutely frying this series. Then they went on to play OpTic in the next round, where obviously they got 3-0'd. They then beat Surge, they lost to Toronto. So Ravens looked respectable enough this event, to be honest. It wasn't bad. Like, I think that they're a bit more of a stable team. I think, to be honest, of the 4 teams that we thought, G2, Surge, Cloud9, Ravens, you know, 3 of those 4 looked at least pretty respectable. As I say, there's always going to be some teams that you're not expecting to be that good that actually are pretty good. Just, I guess, some quick comments on the Ravens team. Obviously, as sponsored by, like, you know, Little Goat Corporation, we have to give, like, a little bit of gas, but... Yeah, what do we think? Has Brian Saint done it again, Trey? He's so checked out. I respect it.
You're talking to me?
Yeah, I would thought wanted your thoughts on Ravens, but maybe you don't care.
Oh no, a video just played so loud it literally just cut you off. That's why I was turning it down.
Oh, okay, all good. I thought you were like so disgusted with this Ravens team. You didn't even want to comment.
No, a video just played and I don't know where from, and I was so checked because I couldn't hear you and I don't know where from. All right, you want my opinion on Raven?
Yeah, just quick fire.
It's like I said earlier when Don was saying about like people saying that Austin's got to prove, like Austin's done everything he has done in COD. Like he's a great. Now, we know how Austin feels about playing with new players, Don. We said it last year, you know, he's going stress. I think this will be his biggest task yet, like, you know, playing with these players and making sure it goes well. It's just, you know, they're all playing remote now. It feels like the support from the org is gone.
Playing remote.
You know, and that has a big toll on players too, and it feels like your org doesn't even give a fuck. It just feels like you're fending for yourself. And I know Don probably has probably felt that before from a certain organization. You know, yeah, it's your 4 teammates and your coach against the fucking world, and that's it. And you can't even talk to him because guess what? You live in a different state. We've gone from Brian St. Penthouse. We've gone from actual facility that I played in, called it the Batcave, to we're getting a facility made when Clay joined the team, to Brian St. Penthouse facility wasn't even being built, to we're all leaving Charlotte and we're playing back in our bedrooms. So, unfortunately, it is on the players and stuff like that to be great, but you don't understand how stressful it is when you play in the CDL, the franchise league, with an org that doesn't give a flying fuck about you. So, all power to the players. Hope you have a great year. Austin, you're the GOAT. Hope you guys do good. Fuck London.
Yeah, well said. Any thoughts, Don, or do we move on to another team?
I'll just say something quickly. Rooting for them. I like that they don't really have any fucking supreme kill horrors. I'm just worried about. I just feel like every single member on their team is liable to get fucking horked on. So that's why I'm still not high on this team. But that's about it.
All right, there you go. Yeah, I mean, look, it's top 8. It's top 8. It could be worse.
Hey, Rab, let's just say this. They could all go 10-48 or 48-10. No in between.
Yeah.
They're getting pissed on or pissing on.
Yeah.
They've got a really good Major 1 roster to do some damage, though. This is where they can get some points. Nero is by far one of the greatest players early game.
You got to pick up Nero.
Is a fucking early game warrior too.
Nero Lurks.
There you go. Hey,
they got to bring a Seaman. You bring a Seaman, you round out the squad. Early game demon roster.
Yo, Asa is low. Yeah, Asa is early game demon too.
So I'm telling you, man. Okay, so Ravens are out top 8. Got 7 more teams to talk about. Before we get back to the other 7 teams, we are going to quickly do shit on of the week. Because I got some videos lined up.
We need a theme tune. We need a theme tune.
Yeah, we need a theme tune. Yeah, we will. But Gregor's going to cook something up for us. Don't worry. He's going to cook up a little shit of the week.
I'll make us a little theme song. What I got to do?
Oh, shit. Yeah, we can get a Don theme
I'll get it. Yeah, I'll get a license for the show and everything.
Fuck yeah. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
All right. Well, we can work on that.
Just tell me what the fuck I got to do. I'm going to cook up.
Okay, let's fucking go. All right, I got to cut. I mean, they're not all from the POV of the person, but I got a couple of decent ones. So the first one, just to keep this in mind for the chat hit, the shit on of the week winner is the person who gets shit on, right? Like, it's not the person doing the shit on. So that's right. The award. This is Shotzi's entry for the week. So here he is playing Thieves in a scrim or something. He puts a couple of shots down, whiffs everything, and Abizi slams him. So, you know, it's good to see players actually, like pro players missing shots. But he does get pissed on here a little bit.
Listen, you know, I feel like you've got the other Shotzi one here too, right?
Yeah, the one where
Yeah, Shotzi's gonna be. I feel like Shotzi's gonna be 1 and 2, but the one, you know, you guys, everyone's seen it where he halos him and grabs him from behind.
Yeah, we got that one.
That's gonna be.
Fuck, Abizi pissed on him though.
That's gonna be number 1. But listen, we're talking Shotzi here. You know, COD great, legend, love the guy.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, that might be number 2 off the bat. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, when I saw this one, I thought this is pretty bad.
That's giving legend vibes.
There you go. So yeah, Shotzi gets shit on. This one is like, I don't have the POV, but to be fair, I just saw a couple of clips and I was like, this is pretty disgusting from Sib's perspective. I don't think Sib necessarily gets pissed on here, but like Dashy's weak and he just like picks him out of the sky. I don't have it from Sib's POV. Also, in future, I'm gonna get people in the generational hater club. A couple of you guys did send clips to me this week, so I do appreciate that, saying like this is a shit of the week candidate. But I think this is kind of down there. I mean, Sid doesn't really get massively shit on here, but
that's
Dashy
just
shits on him.
That's just a very good kill. You know, if I'm ranking out and being shit on out of the ones that I've seen so far, we'll give it that's probably 5 for me.
Yeah, it's probably 5. It's probably 5.
But it's a very good kill, and Brandon's good. You're gonna see a lot of those from Dashy like all year long.
We also got this one. So this Shotzi's featuring again because he actually streams. So, you know, well done. This is actually against Surge. Maybe it doesn't count because, you know. But Gwyn does get 180 there by the pistol. The pistols are fucking good in this game. But Shotzi hops up, gets 1, and to be fair, Gwyn gets completely pissed on here.
Fucking hell.
This is a shit on of the week contender for sure.
Shotzi's running the shit ons of the week. He's getting shit on and shitting on everyone.
He does it all.
Listen, you know, I feel like that's just a standard snap kill. You know, it's definitely a shit on, but nothing crazy. I feel like we've seen that multiple times before. Broken pistol for sure. Hip fire kill like that is insane. But great reactions. Oh, who got pissed on? Was it?
I think it was Gwen.
This is Gwen, yeah.
Gwen had a pistol out. It looked like Gwen his trigger finger wasn't working.
Yeah.
It looked like he saw Shotzi and just shook.
Yeah, his shit, he froze up a little bit.
I'm going for 4 on that one though. I'm going for a 4.
Yeah, all right. You might reevaluate because this one's not like, this wasn't exactly. I mean, who was it who eventually? I think it was Vivid in the end who got slammed here. But this is the Sky sniper clip. I wanted to put this one in because from his perspective, this is pretty disgusting. Not like there's really anything Vivid could do about this, but he does kind of get shit on here really. Sky just hits him with the Wabop headshot. Doesn't even. I mean, he's not even aimed at his head. I mean, kind of is.
Yeah, that's a 3. I'd say that's better than Shotzi's kill. You know, that's a 1v2 S&D. You know, like Don said, sniper a little bit OP. Probably didn't mean to hit it like that, but you know, solid shit on.
Yeah, solid shit on.
Solid shit on.
That was
a nice shit on.
Yeah, it was definitely a nice shit on. Okay. All right, so I think we're taking Shotzi getting shit on number 2. We've got Sib number 5, Gwyn number 4, and then Vivid number 3. And then number 1, probably is unanimous opinion, is Envoy getting absolutely world-starred by Shotzi in the grand final. Even the whole clip is disgusting as well, because he gets 2, regens, guns Neptune. He's on 9 HP. So then he's getting called, he's one shot. And they ninjas him.
I mean, listen, you know, this isn't just one person getting shit on. I think this is a collective LAT shit on of the week. This is disgusting.
Gentlemates.
Yeah, Gentlemates.
Oh, Gentlemates, sorry.
Orgless.
Sorry.
But he literally pieces up their whole team, and then the final player is
sorry,
like,
I hear Ghosty, and I still think LAT.
Yeah. Same shit.
Yeah, no, this is a great top 5 of the week, to be honest with you. Obviously, with what we got, there's probably more better ones, but you guys have got to start sending them in. We've only got 2 sets of eyes.
The players need a fucking stream. We would have seen hella shit.
Yeah.
But this is by far this might be. I'm not gonna lie. This might be clip of the year.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to top.
So far, yeah, it's gonna be.
I don't think you're gonna be able to top this. I really don't, unless he does it in a 1v4.
He's gonna find a way. He's gonna find a way, man.
He might find a way, but this is by far number 1. Doesn't even come close. Wow, you hate to be Envoy in that situation.
Yeah, you really do.
Yeah, if you're done. Listen, you know, you've seen all your teammates run in there. They've been bopped. All right, you sit there. You've rolled your eyes. You're the last guy in there going for a trade, so you can blame all 3 of your teammates. But you're going in for a trade, and you go, he's got me from behind. Not only is he checked out because his teammates have been 1v3'd in the hill, his teammates are now checked out because he's been grabbed from behind for the 1v1 trade. Now listen, That might be.
After seeing this shit, I might hit a little hezzy before I go for the trade. I might hit a little. You know what? Y'all got it, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
waiting.
already down by
I'm not gonna
107.
get ninja, bro.
Listen, end of the day, Envoy's lost full and ran at this guy trying to get the trade because his three other teammates have fumbled it, and he's ended up worse off. He looks like a moron now. Everyone, even his teammates have rolled his eyes at him, going, "Oh, how the fuck have you been taken from behind them? What's going on here?"
Back shots.
This would have meant.
You just know the map's
Listen,
over. You just know the map's over after some shit like this happens.
this would mentally check everyone out. You know, getting 1v2'd, you know, my bad. This was everyone.
He's left side hill. Ah.
Yo, Dill, he's one shot. He's one shot. He's got. I need help. He's got me. He's assassinating me. What do you mean he's assassinating you, Dill? You stay on.
He was one shot.
He's one shot, Dill. Boys, he's got me. He's bumming me on the roof.
It's so over at that point. So congratulations, your top 5 shit of the week winners. Sib in 5th place. In 4th place, we had Gwyn. In 3rd place, we had Vivid. 2nd place goes to Shotzi. And then number 1 is Dylan Envoy, winner of shit of the week. Technically, the full Genomics roster could also count.
Yeah,
as
I'm just
well.
going to say Genomics roster.
And they kind of do deserve it with all the cheese they pulled in the finals here. So,
I mean, listen, that is just.
yeah, they got shit on bad. So, okay, in due course, we will have a little segment for that. We'll have the beautiful graphics and all this. Back to reality. Okay, we've got a few other teams to talk about here. LA Thieves. It weren't great. Look, they beat your boys, Don. They then beat Doug.
Should have lost.
But against pro teams, they went 0-6 map count. Not the greatest.
And they should have lost to us, to be fair.
Yeah, well, there you go. So they lost to Gentlemates and G2, hashtag unshaven. Bit of a stinker out of Ken in the final series. I'm seeing a 0.54. You know, it ain't great. Who was it in the chat earlier who said Ken's already reaching final form? There it is. Look, my opinion is it's too early to people are saying, you got to drop him. It's time to drop. I'm like, come on. It's been a week and a half. But if there are Thieves fans out there, they had their concerns, and their concerns are now... what do you think, Trey?
Just genuine consensus. You know, game's been out 2 weeks. Not even that. Or is it like a week and a half?
Yeah. Like,
game's been out a week and a half. Yeah, you expect Kenny to do better. You know, scrap's not been scrapped there. You like you said, you expect a superstar team like this to just come out and slam these guys, but you know, start of the game is when everything crazy happens. I've seen some crazy shit happen. The only thing consistent I've seen is like OpTic have been, you know, consistently very fucking good. If you don't think this LAT team's going to be good by the time league matches start, or you know, going into the major, you know, they might start maybe like with a loss or two going into Major 1, but I feel like by the time the Major hits, you're going to see a very, very, very strong team.
Any concerns about this team, Don?
I mean, y'all can go back and look at the shows we've had this offseason. I mean, we've said it. I don't think this team is going to be dominant throughout the whole year like they were last year. I mean, this team, I expect to show up when they have a little bit of time. I will say, I mean, from what I've seen, I think Kenny is much better at this game. I feel like he looks much more comfortable on this game. And he's playing with better players, obviously, besides like his OpTic team. It was just basically the same. He played with the same roster, but it was Merc for him. But at the time, they were just going through it. It was just a shit show. But at the end of the day, he's on a better team, better situation. Realistically, I mean, he needs to play better. I don't know why he got shit on, just because, like I said, in scrims and from what I've been seeing on this game, he looks like he's twice the player he was last year. So I have no idea. But I also said that they did play 2 of their old teammates. Like, it's kind of just it's kind of ex-teammate revenge. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It is
Kinda
funny
for
how that
both.
goes. To be
For
fair.
both. They lost to G2. Kenny was just on G2. When Kenny joined G2, Estriel, who was their best player before Kenny was on the team, he started getting shit on when Kenny joined the team. And then now he plays against Kenny and he fucking shits on him. Same thing with Ghosty and Envoy. Ghosty and Envoy were getting fucking baited by Scrap and Hydra. They get dropped, and then they beat Scrap and Hydra first time they play each other. So, yeah, I mean, that's just kind of how it goes sometimes. I do think, like, revenge matches are a thing. I 100% agree, and I feel like even from my point of view, like, I lead Austin Sketchers on my team, and then I beat Rise in World War II, even though they were the best team. Like, I think revenge matches do have a little bit of a pressure when you're supposed to win, and then pressure when you're the or like freedom when you're the underdog team. I do think that's the thing. But at the end of the day, I mean, everything's just an excuse. Kenny needs to stop getting shit on. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Last year, let's just be honest, bro. He got shit on. And then if you pull up like just the team stats, I mean, everyone had above a 1. I mean, I don't really count the stats versus like the 2 AM teams, because like, I'm just saying my team's an AM team and Doug's team's an AM team. All of that shit is stat padding. Like, he played pretty good versus us. Honestly, he probably played like the best on his team versus us, but we're a fucking AM team. So definitely versus the fucking pros. Yeah, I mean, he got fucking horked on. So he needs to play better. At the end of the day, it's an exhibition match. But I like Trey said, I think they'll be good for the major. I think for this major one, they're not gonna. I would even. I picked against Kenny when I was staying at his crib. I said, "Fucking FaZe is gonna fry you guys tomorrow." He said, "We're gonna win." So I'm just being honest. Like, if I had to tell Ken to his face right now, they're not winning the first event. I mean, I just don't see it. Like, I just don't see it. But I see OpTic winning for sure.
Speaking of FaZe, I mean, go on if you want to finish.
I was gonna say, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they place like top 4 or top 6 first event. That's probably where I would predict them based off what I've seen like so far.
Dan, that'd be crazy if they do come top 4, top 6, because people are going to be calling for heads immediately.
Which is still solid. It's still top 4 is solid. It's not that bad.
Yeah, but it ain't what they want. So
yeah, it's not what they want. But I mean, they're not gonna get what they want the first event, in my opinion.
I'm excited to see where it goes.
Hey, I would say this though: Estriel is back.
Estriel's back. Why was he playing like shit when Ken joined the team?
It's a good question.
That's a bad look.
Hey, revenge match, yo. Estriel, let's start the agenda. Estriel,
But he played good all day.
Estriel hate playing with Ken.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Something had to have been off there, because
Estriel
he was good before he played with Ken. He played with Ken, he starts getting pissed on, and then now he's not playing with Ken. He looks like the Estriel that we've known. So
that's what he's saying. The revenge match. You know, Estriel Ken left Estriel. Estriel's like, cool, can't wait to shit on this guy because wow, he played like ass.
Yeah.
And then he started. Estriel was frying the whole weekend. He was back to old Estriel. Obviously, you were joking. Some players just don't play well with some players. There's nothing about it. It's just some players just don't work together, and maybe Estriel and Kenny just didn't work playing together. And that's just how it goes. You know, a vet joins a team with a younger generational player. Don, you know how it is. You've seen it from afar. You know, it can affect them in a good way or a bad way. Ken joining the team affected Estriel in a bad way. Now it feels like Estriel is just more free on the map.
I was going to do FaZe next, but let's just do this team next, because, I mean, G2 had a really interesting run. I think it's worth saying that they played a ton of matches, so they had a lot to learn and improve and catch fire, whatever you want to say, during the tournament, because they got 3-0'd round 1 by Ravens, then they got a nice little 3-0 against the Stallions and Omit, so they got a little layup there. And then they played Thieves, 3-0'd them, they played FaZe, 3-2'd them, Kremp Masterclass, beat Cloud9 3-1, and then nearly beat the Gentlemates. They could well have been in the finals, but I think everyone on this team had their moments, right? Skies with the sniper was cool to see him back playing well. Estriel doing what we know. Kremp looks real good on this game. Kremp lost us 53 bomb. It's going to be tough to beat. And then Mamba had his moments, especially in the search. So I think it's interesting because, look, we talked about this G2 team. My opinion on it is still that it's one of those rosters that you put together a bunch of players that sound good on paper, and you hope it works. And that's what they've done, and it's looking like it could be working early days. I think there is a possibility for this team to do a little bit of a Ravens from last year. Am I expecting this team to be mixing it up for Sundays come Major 3? Probably not, but we'll see. Maybe they could be the early season surprise.
Yeah. We were all very low on this team going into it. I think we had the right to think that way. I don't think there was nothing wrong with our fucking thought process because these guys were all shit last year. I mean, just be realistic. Especially Caesar. I was really like critical of Caesar last year. I just thought he was ass. Crimp was on C9. We thought him and Dante were pretty good, but his team was ass. And then Estriel started throwing out the bullshit too. I mean, Mamba came from Challengers. This was his opportunity to go pro. So like you know what I'm saying? I didn't really look too hard into Mamba going into this, but like the other three players, I just feel like last year, besides Crimp was more of like his team was just ass, but I feel like the Estriel and Caesar didn't play well. But like, I'll give the credit. See, we're all fair. We're all pretty fair on this show. Caesar looks 10 times more comfortable than he did last year. I mean, he looks like old Caesar. He looks like he's fucking kind of cracked a little bit. It looks like he fucking aged backwards. Like he fucking went into the sauna and sweated out all his fucking whatever the fuck he was doing last year. I mean, he was playing like shit on LAG, right? And then he got picked up on OpTic somehow and was still like trash. But I don't know. But based on what I saw, like obviously I don't think they're gonna, because they got third. I don't think they're gonna be top 3 and place in top 4 all the time. They might, but I'm just more impressed with like how they looked on the map and them just being comfortable. Like regardless of what they place, Caesar just looks better. Like he just looks straight out, flat out better at this game than he was the last game. Same thing with Estriel. Estriel looks fucking disgusting at this game. Like Crimp obviously looks gross too. Mamba was doing his thing. I'm really high on Mamba, honestly. I'm really high on Mamba. I feel like he's like a player that's better on land. That happens with a lot of like players that play on the West Coast, dog shit connection. When it's land times, they've been always playing on fucking 60 ping. They show up and they do their thing. But yeah, I just want to give credit. I want to give credit to Caesar because I was critical of him last year. He is way better. He is doing his thing, and I hope that like his form that he had this tournament. I know it's an exhibition tournament, but I hope he continues this form because this will be the best rocker team they've ever had. Oh, besides the one that came back from 04 in finals. This is a good. The way they looked just on the map, they looked good. They looked really good. So hopefully they keep doing their thing. I'm rooting for them to do their thing just because after what we saw, I mean, you know what I'm saying? They were just horse shit last year.
Yeah.
Like,
listen, one thing I like when a player does bad is accountability. And I think Caesar's a good person for that because he knows last year he wasn't very good at all. And we're talking about a world champ here, recent world champ, realistically, if we're talking about it. It's nice, you know. I'm great friends with Caesar's other half, Karina. We play games all the time, and it's nice because, you know, she be stressing sometimes when he's playing bad, and you know, I need Caesar to play like this all the time because someone come in my chat today that was like, "Yo, you best talk about the Caesar resurgence." Now, we talk about everything. We're not OpTic lovers just over here where we you know get clicks or whatever like that. We'll clickbait you on a title.
Yeah.
But we ain't gonna spend 3 hours talking about OpTic. We're here for the whole thing. This Rocket team looks very good. Mamba impressed me, like Don said, he impressed me. I mean, Kremp 50 odd kills. Like, come on now. You know, we might not see that for the rest of the year. It just looks like it works well, and they look like they're having fun with each other. And the season just started, and I think the worst thing they could have had is Caesar having a slow start done. If Caesar had a slow start, they're going to be looking at Caesar because, to me, Caesar's a risky pickup at that point. He didn't play. He didn't play the rest of the season with OpTic. He didn't play the rest of the season with any other team. He just sat there and streamed, and at that point, it's a risk. And if he came in this tournament and got shit on, they're gonna sit there and be like, "Wow, he might be done. Like he might be done."
Yeah.
This was the best thing, not only for Caesar's confidence, but his teammates' confidence in Caesar. Now, what they need to do is work on this and, go into the major one split and, continue it. But it's just four guys hardworking, they've all got a chip on their shoulder, I feel like. And I feel like there's not really an ego on this team. And I like what I saw from Mamba a lot. He was playing very well versus FaZe. In some situations, of course. Because Simp was tucking in a lot of situations.
Yeah, let's do FaZe because they had a really interesting tournament. They started off looking pretty good. They end up coming top 6. They threw the Falcons. I mean, congrats. Then they beat Toronto. Got destroyed by OpTic, but basically everyone did. Then they lost to G2. The series they lost were kind of interesting because I do think Simp is really good at this game, but the series where they lost, Simp did get hawked on bad. Like, he had a .63 against OpTic. Mercules nearly had triple that on the other side. 250, 157, 6-1, 6-1. Then they went on to lose to G2. I think Simp also had like a .6 this series or something. And he had a better series this time. He had a .9. It was the OpTic series. It was really bad. I think that... go on, Trey.
Listen, we said it when this team was formed. We had our opinions on it. I just feel like Simp just has to go fucking crazy on this roster. They got good players. Let's not. They got great players. But is it selling a BZ level? Who knows? It's early doors. But Simp, I feel like, has to fry. And I swear to God, all right, nothing pisses me off more than two of the greatest. We're comparing Messi, Ronaldo level to sniping here between Dashi and Simp. And I'm seeing a Boozer with the snipe in his hand.
Yeah. And a Boozer's nasty with it, but like, come on, I want to see Simp with it.
Simp was putting people on a montage. Simp's the best sniper I've ever seen. Him and Bruce, I'll gas myself up in some situations.
Yeah.
USS Texas Trey was a different
Little 3
grade.
sensitivity sniper. My God.
Shut the fuck up, Rap. Shut the fuck up. Don't beat me out, all right? I was good. But listen, Simp on a sniper, of course, maybe if he doesn't want to run it. But listen, if snipers are in this year, I need to see Simp with that sniper in his hand because he would go nutty on a game like this.
Abuzu's playing really well though. Like I'm impressed by him. He looked pretty good on this game so far. I think one of the questions, look, O4 played fine. It's not like he was bad, but I know that there was some talk because Neptune, obviously until the drama, he had a pretty big tournament. Like he was popping off, so people were saying, they should have got Neptune in instead and all this. I think it's a little bit too early to say either way, but Simp does just need to be just absolute raw slaying. Like I don't want to see Simp in the hill. I don't want to see Simp doing any objective work. I just want to see him running around slaying hard. Because if you look at what OpTic do, I mean, they've just picked up where they've left off. Dashy's just the hill bitch for them right now. And Mercules does some hill time and who can shot to just run around. So...
yeah. I have a lot of thoughts. I'm just not seeing it. Like, I mean... I know apparently Draza was like so fucking sick that like he was literally 1 HP and he shouldn't even have played. So okay, we'll try to give Draza a pass. But at the same time, Draza's bit I feel like listen, I love Draz. Just hanging out with him. We played the fucking COD 4 tournament. I drove him back to his apartment. I love Zach. Zach had offers from Zach is highly touted or rate. He's highly rated by highly rated by all the players in the league. I'm not seeing the Zach that is I don't know who the fuck they like. I don't know what they're seeing. Like Zach has not been frying. Now his team was probably broken. I get it. I get all the excuses. I get everything. I'm just saying. Now, not that he's getting shit on like Ken is, but to me, it's like a lesser version of it. Like he's not. I mean, when was the last event? He's not. He was like doing anything. Obviously, this is an exhibition tournament. I'm just saying, maybe I'll bring this up more at a major one, but I love Zach. I'm just saying, like, he's not in his Vanguard form. He's not in, like, any, like, where's his form? the reason why I'm putting pressure on him is because we keep trying to put all the pressure on Simp, and I'm just not seeing Simp be the fucking Shotzi or Hook style player. Like I just don't. I think Simp is more methodical than that. I feel like he is more like he plays more with his brain than that. Like I don't think he can just spiral out of control and start playing at some unbelievable pace.
No,
So,
I'm saying if he doesn't play great,
I feel like
team's
even
gonna
if
get
Simp
shit on.
plays great, like 04 and Draws, let's say Draws and 04 is going to give you what he gives, right? Draws is giving you under a 1 with an AR. What is Simp going to do? Drop a 1.5? Like,
No, they do
I
need
don't-
Dross to play well as well. That is true.
I just
I'm
feel
not-
like we're
I'm-
putting
I'm
all
not
the
putting-
pressure on
I'm not
Simp,
so
but
worried
I
about
feel like-
Dross, dude. I think he's.
I feel like with this team, Abuza is playing 10. I was gonna give Abuza credit too. I thought Abuza was the worst on Surge. I probably just didn't know ball. I was probably just brain dead. Okay, I was a fan of Nasty. I was obviously a fan of 04 and Net. Abuza is their best player right now. So like obviously I'm saying Abuza is their best player right now. Simp needs to be their best player to for them to win. Like I don't see I don't see the route of him just fucking world starring everybody. Like
Yeah,
it's
like
gonna
what
be
that
it's gonna
army type
need
shit.
it's gonna need they're gonna need Draws
Yeah.
to do more to make Sim's job easier. Like I can't see like both of them just playing like the same. I feel like they both need to be better. Like they both
No,
him
for
and
sure.
Simp need to be better. Like a lot better.
My point is, I just feel like if you see Simp with a 0.6, just don't expect to win the series.
Oh yeah. No, I agree.
Or not even a 0.6, like 0.75 to a little 8.5. Like I just don't. And if they do, it's on an S&D.
I'm just saying the way Draws is gassed, and I love Zach. I think he is a fucking grinder. He is a fucking world champion. I have nothing bad to say about Zach. I'm just saying the gas, his stock is so high compared to his current play. And I know it's an exhibition and it's early, but that's what the fuck we're talking about on the show. Is we're talking about early what we see. It could be next week and Draws is the best player in the game. Okay. I have no fucking idea what's going to happen in the future. I'm just saying his stock is very, very high, and he's not playing like he's a fucking top 15 player in the world. Like if you talk to Kenny thinks Draws is the best player in the world. Like literally. Like that's what I'm saying. Like he's getting offers from Thieves. Like if he is this good, like show me. Like show. I'm just saying show. I'm like, you think Zach is that? Ken's like Zach is literally like one of the best players I ever played with by far. I'm like, okay, I believe you. You're the one who's playing with him every day. Like he's a godlike teammate. I get it. But I'm just saying he's not fucking I'm not just I can't just turn on the tape. I can't get my remote, boom, and just see him fucking shitting on people. Like, that's what I'm trying to use.
Insane
Am I
highlights,
tweaking?
yeah. No, I
Am I
don't think you're
tweaking?
tweaking. I think last year he was like pretty up and down. I mean, I looked at the stats. He had a 1.01 overall last year, which is like fine, but not maybe where he was. I think Modern Warfare 3, he was really strong, really consistent. Yeah, you're going to need more out of Draza this year. I think that's for sure. I do
Vanguard
rate him
and Modern
very
Warfare
highly.
2, I saw it.
Yeah.
I seen it
Yeah,
every day. Like when we were playing them,
Yeah,
he's
MW2.
snaking his ass off. He's fucking cheesing the fuck out of me. He's in every 8 series. And Vanguard, MW2, MW3, I seen it. I'm just saying, since MW3, I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, I think you are right in terms of like last year was like with the year we saw like the phase up and down, and like the team. That's when you saw the team like really going through it, and that's probably where like little fall offs happen between everyone. Like you said, the years before Don, you like you could turn the stream on at any moment and see Dry just going crazy. Like I said, they got a new team. Like I said, I personally believe like it's just one of those teams where I feel like it's in past the fry. But like I could be totally wrong, and like you said, Don, we're only talking about now. I don't give a fuck about next week. I don't give a fuck about last week. I talk about what happened just 2 days ago in this moment right now that we saw.
Yeah.
And I do like the FaZe team. I just don't know if it's going to be as consistent as they believe it's going to be.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point. We'll come back to FaZe, I'm sure, in due course. The other teams, I mean, we didn't really touch too much on Toronto. I guess like we can give some quick thoughts on them. I guess Joe Thieves is just one of the best players. Like talking about this tournament, I think it's it would be interesting to think about like who are the best players in the game right now. And I think if you're going to do that, it's difficult not to say Hook, Shotzi, Mercules in some order. But this weekend, I think Joe Deceives is certainly in the conversation. I think Simp's probably in the convo. Probably Kremp, Abuza, Neptune, maybe some others. But yeah, he was on fire. They ended up losing though to Cloud9 in the end, which was a bit of a surprise. And yeah, C9, I think one of these teams, of those teams towards the bottom, this is probably the one that we thought, look, what I thought about this team is that they've got an absolute bucket load of pace, right? So Afro Beans, Mac and Vivid, they ain't fucking around. So, and I think early doors, that probably has helped them to a degree. It was a game 5 round 11 against Toronto, but yeah, Trey, thoughts on these two teams? Yeah, they got Neslo.
Dirty little Neslo.
Dirty
you gotta
Neslo.
love that for C9.
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like the C9 team just is a Neslo team. You know, I said one thing they will lack in the respawns is, in my opinion, some slaying power. I don't know, I don't know if you guys are going to agree with me or whatnot. I just feel
I agree.
Marcus, fucking love him. He was a fryer on my team. I believe he's got some serious fucking kills in him and stuff like that. Beans, come on now. We all know he's like that. And then Mac and Vivid, Mac can sometimes pop off. And you like, and
Yeah, but
Mac's
you can also pop on, get popped on. That's the Mac way.
Listen, Mac's pop off is like crazy though.
And he only does it against FaZe.
It's not like a little plus. But Mac's pop off, Rab. Mac's pop off isn't just a little +5. It's like a +20.
Yeah, but he's also got a -20. I'm seeing one here, -21.
That's what I'm saying.
Chill.
This Cloud9 team is gonna be it's the Neslo team. You know that I said when this team was formed, they're gonna struggle in hard points. They're gonna struggle in respawns. You know, they got to make sure their S&D's on par. And yeah, they've Neslo'd a dirty Neslo, by the way. It doesn't get more dirty.
Yeah,
the only way
3-2 on the overload.
6-4, 3-2, 6-5.
Yeah. And like the respawns are like they're close, 250, 200, 190, whatever you want to call it. But that's probably as much as they're gonna get. I do like the team in terms of I feel like there's no real egos on the team as well. Like, it just reminds me of like the G2. They're there. They know exactly what they got to do. No one's coming. No one in that team, Don, is coming off like a great year where they can just boss someone around. Afro out of challengers, Mac and Vivid out of challengers. Reese has been dropped about 44 times out the league. You know, if there's anyone that's got a chip on their shoulder, Reese Vivid has got a chip on his shoulder. He's played for every fucking organization under the sun. He might be the most if he got a tattoo for every team he's been on, he'd have a sleeve.
Probably competing with you, Trey.
He might be, and I've only been on like 2 teams in the league. So yeah, like I feel like I was pretty spot on with this team just off the bat. Obviously things change, and on this show, I love being wrong. Prove me wrong, prove us wrong, because we like talking about it. But if you don't get angry at me. You got to start talking. Bean said they were playing. Hang on. Bean said they were playing from a hotel.
Were they not playing from a August facility?
They just got here or something. I don't fucking know.
Yo, can we go? Listen, can these?
Someone was playing from the Genomates facility.
Can these orgs do something?
Comments on both teams. Toronto, love Joe. Was gassing Joe all last year. I'm getting tired of gassing that guy. He's consistent. He's here. He's him. Kleenex, he's also him. I love Kleenex. Insight looks better. I was a big Insight hater last year. I think the sniper makes him more useful. And I think the M15 being the way it is makes him more useful on the map. I think Insight is going to be slightly better this year, and that's what you need. Real, I actually like Real. Real's good too. I mean, Toronto is one of those teams right now. They're like literally, the definition of a B+. I have nothing overly great to say about them.
Yeah.
Nothing bad to say about them.
I think they have a
They'll
pretty
be
high
top 14.
floor generally. Like
Yeah, they have a very high floor.
Yeah.
Very high floor.
they're not just
and,
going to get bopped out top 12.
I think you give them a month, they're gonna beat who they should beat and lose to who they're gonna lose to, and then maybe get like Neslo'd, and then maybe Neslo or just like clutch up against like a top team.
Yeah, I think there will be a solid top 3, top 4 team in this game. C9, I know they beat them. They played good. I'm just not high on the team. I love Mac from when I teamed with him. I haven't talked to him since. It's been like 5 years. But shout out to Mac. Love Mac. I'm always rooting for Mac from afar. Reese was on the show when we did a watch party, so I love Reese too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I hope he comes back. I don't want to like talk bad about people and have them not want to come back on the show. But at the same time, I think this team won't be the greatest. These guys are in my slots of you're not making champs. If they make champs, I feel like this team's goal should be to make champs. And if they don't make champs, well, then they failed. If they make champs, they completed the mission because they're not going to win. And they're probably not going to get like top 3 or top 4. So be a solid team. Try to make some upsets. Try to do your thing. You're on an organization where you're probably not getting too much support. I mean, you fucking couldn't even get to the country yet. And, but yeah, man, I mean, they did good this event. I'm just not very high on them as a team, honestly. I don't think they're going to be that great this year.
All right, let's talk about your grand finals, ladies and gentlemen. We had Gentlemates. They made the run to the grand finals. They played OpTic Texas. OpTic arrived in the grand finals having not lost a map in the tournament. They were looking pretty good in scrims, but when it came to actual tournament time, and I think especially what helped OpTic was the meta change, like going to a couple of SMGs. Because OpTic scrims, I mean, they played Thieves a couple of days before. It was 5-5. It was a close scrim set. They played FaZe. It was 6-3. Like, it was pretty close. But then they played the tournament. The SMGs became more viable. Who can shots you on them? And they were just untouchable. But before we discuss the teams, we've got to talk a little bit about this drama. So, well, we talked about it last week. We said that a number of spots, and it's not clear whether they were allowed or not. And I will say it wasn't just Neptune using glitch spots, but Neptune's spot was more than a glitch, in my opinion. There's not even a debate on whether that should be allowed or not. Whereas something like this, there was a bit of a debate. Shotzi was using this spot. We talked about this last week. There's this jump spot here on Den. You can get up on top of this little archway thing. And it's kind of, look, he kind of mantles to it, but also we know that this is a bit glitchy because you can't walk over the top of this. It doesn't seem that it's 100% intended that you can get here, but you can. Shotzi goes up into this spot, uses it to good effect, gets a kill from here, pops down again. So look, it was being done. We were seeing some of these spots get pulled out that people are somewhat unsure whether they should be allowed or not. But I think this one from Shotzi is maybe questionable, but appears to be within reasonable limits of what could be allowed. Whereas most people would say that what was happening on the other side of the stage was a little bit more questionable, Don.
Yeah. Listen, anyone who's followed my career, especially later in my career, I'm a supreme cheese master, okay? I was snaking, I was stair glitching, I was rock glitching, I was doing everything, okay? So, I love me some good, tippable cheese, okay? No DS cheese, because I love Net. Love Net. Big fan of Net. Was gassing them all last year. The Rock is pushing it a little too far. Okay, just a little too far. I mean, I think they should just take The Rock out. The Rock is definitely pushing it a little too far to where you're damn near cheating at that point. Whereas like Ant is just abusing the map. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's different. Like, I don't know if that's like the best explanation, but like I feel like it's obvious. Like if you're inside of a rock looking through shit and they can't see you, then that's just pure like look at this shit. Like that's just pure supreme cheese.
Yo, Don, you played World at War back in the day, right?
Nah, that's before my time.
Wow. If you guys know about like World at War, COD 4, where you just used to jump into a wall or like go under the map, like that's essentially what he did, really. Like no one can see him and he can shoot through it. Like he knows, like even a shotty thing, I still have something to say about a shotty thing. Like any spot where you have to do some shit like that to get into it, and it's like there's a wall blocking you from going any further. I feel like that's just like that's my thing about the shotty spot. But the NEP spot is someone come on my stream today and was like, oh, if that was shotty using it, they wouldn't get scrims for weeks. I'm like, brother, if OpTic used that spot, they're getting a scrim the next day. But secondly, you don't have to, like, obviously I don't think this spot was talked about, but you also don't need to talk about a spot like this. Like Don said, you are glitched into a rock. You don't need to talk about this GA spot.
Yeah, people are debating it because it's like, well, it is in the map. And also, okay, we've used stair glitches before where you're invisible, but also at that point, it's just a gameplay feature that isn't necessarily, I mean, okay, it's a glitch, but this is intentionally using a glitched part of the map for an advantage in kind of like a more egregious way than before. I mean, I guess a stair glitch in some ways it's not that dissimilar, but at least it kind of feels like it's almost fair game because both teams can do it. Whereas this is just clearly not meant to be like this.
Just pre-fire the rock. Yo, just pre-fire the rock. Just let them know where the fuck y'all are at and just pre-fire the rock every fucking time.
Someone need the hidden rock.
Someone check the
Yeah, and then he did it again.
Spot,
That's what I thought was funny. It wasn't just a one-off. He was running this shit everywhere.
Listen, this shit should not be allowed, bro. This shit should not be allowed, bro.
This is my point as well, Don. Like NEP
Nep
doesn't need clarification from the chat for him to go, oh shit, I didn't even know that was GA. Like that's crazy. What?
Yes,
like
Nep knows he's cheesing, bro.
Yeah.
As a former Supreme cheeser, I know when I'm fucking cheesing hard, bro. Like you know that. Also, I will also say, someone said who can shots. You already knew about that, but they have morals. Listen, I'm not gassing them for not fucking using it because they knew it. I'm more of roasting Travis. Travis is brain dead for even using this spot in a fucking exhibition shit. He should have pulled this shit out Major 1. Major 1 on land, he should have did it. That's how you really fucking cheese. He's brain dead. It is not who can Shotzi? Bro, they're just I'm not saying Nep is brain dead, but I'm just saying like
he was doing everything for that non-silver stuff.
Nep wanted to win. He was like, fuck, I can't lose another grand finals. I got second 10 times in a row. Who can Kyler or who can fucking Shotzi? They know all this shit. They don't give a damn. They wouldn't have lost no sleep if they lost that shit. They wouldn't have gave a fuck.
Hey,
they gonna keep all that shit for Major 1 and champs. They probably would have kept it for champs.
You got to think as well, Don. If Nep doesn't use it and someone uses it against, someone uses it, Nep can be in the GA chat and be like, yo, what the fuck? Yo,
whoa, that's crazy, bro.
Because now Nep is getting all the slack. If someone used it before Nep can be like, what? You're using that spot? Like, I knew about that start of the game. You're cheesing. Like, yo.
Unacceptable.
Nah, listen.
Bro, all the goats, like Krim, Clay, all them people, like, bro, people have been saving glitches for champs for years.
Yeah.
Nep, respectfully, I love Travis. He is brain dead for using this spot in this situation. I'm just saying, bro.
I think the CDL though, the CDL will have to have a rule set when the game comes out about exploits, and I don't know if they need to have it specifically for every single spot, but like, yeah, this is clearly a map exploit that has there's no way to counter it. It's clearly shouldn't be allowed, but the league will need to make that clear.
These are hologram rocks, bro. We in the future. This is they put this.
That's Psychosis rocks. There's a fucking Psychosis rock on the map. Like, what the fuck are we playing?
Yo, crying. Oh man, this shit shouldn't even happen, bro. Nep, get some morals. I love Nep too, man. He's such a cool guy. He's such a nice guy.
Mind you, look how grimy the strat is. Number 7 is Envoy is so fucking grimy. He's pushed all the way through their spawn because he knows Travis has all of this bomb. Y'all got all of B, bro. He is so
Travis
fucking grimy, bro.
Travis said that. Yo, I see 3 of them. They don't even see me. Oh, boy.
Envoy's fucking getting active in his favorite shit, bro.
Yo, Stevie Wonder's on B, guys. You can't see me. I'm in a rock. Like, what are we playing here? Fucking hide and seek? Fucking, what's that? Prop hunt? You're a rock now, Travis? What's going on?
Yeah, and they pulled out last round and they still lost the map.
I will say though, I will say though, Rab, W Travis for getting us something to talk about though. Like, keep it up, guys.
100%.
No, that was actually great work out of him today. Today's video
my
popped
whole
off.
chat today was what I had a great stream today. People coming in asking if we're doing dope check, if we're going to talk about Caesar's resurgence. Oh, Nep's fucking G8 spots. I'm thinking, fuck, I didn't watch that. I didn't even watch. Like, this is
Listen.
news to me. We're going to watch it together.
I got one message, bro. Anyone that finds cheese, save it. Unless the now after like me saying this out loud, the league should probably just go and find all the spots and try to ban them ahead of the time. But imagine you save this for a major one. You would have put them in a situation to where they're not gonna forfeit you for it. You know what I'm saying? Because you pulled it out, they can't just be like, oh, all right, now they're forfeiting them instantly. You know what I'm saying? Like you should save all y'all cheese. Y'all should play cheeseless COD until it's something that you absolutely positively need to win. Major one finals, maybe pull out a fucking spot where you're above the map or something like fucking exhibition 75K. But like I said, like Trey said, shout out to Nep for giving us the content. But
because it's perfect, it's against OpTic.
Keep the cheese on the low.
Couldn't be
I
any
like
better,
the cheese.
man.
Why are we using it in
Hey, Don, it don't
the
matter.
exhibition?
Hey, Don, it don't matter. T Bush gonna use next one.
We don't find cheese. We're NPCs. I gotta find the cheese. I'm in private match with Hook trying to find the cheese.
Nah, he's doing it all.
What
Give
the
this man a
fuck?
raise.
Oh, get raised.
Yeah, if he's getting the free invisibility glitch in the map, I think I do wonder because the debate is now
Free
okay.
invisibility.
Should they get no scrims for a week? Right? Is it time?
Nah.
Is
You
it-
can't. Nah, you can't do that.
Like, I think at this point, it's not been clearly defined what is or is not G8. There's certainly the pros will have to figure out what spots they're gonna consider allowing or not. I mean, this is pretty cheese, right? So Envoy drops the smoke, and because he's on the stairs, the smoke doesn't kind of work properly around him. So he kind of gets like a stair glitch one way here, which is pretty cheese. Again, what are you gonna do about it?
Right. I will say though, he's not using the stairs to win a gunfight.
Yeah, kind of.
Like he wins his fight, but the stair glitch is primarily for like if he's on a long fucking like he's not pre-aimed on the stairs. The guy runs at him. He like hip fired the kill. Like yeah, shots he can't see him, whatever like that. But it's not this. To me, it's not the same as someone like laying on the stairs, holding a fucking
This is green
lane.
light, bro. This is
Yeah,
green light, bro.
This
Yeah, I
bro,
think in
bro,
future,
I'm
Shotzi will
just
just
trying to
see that
ape
and not chal it.
Bro, Ant respectfully, like I get what they were trying to do. They were trying to fucking ape that guy because they had a blood and they had numbers, but like he did not have to fucking fly at this guy by himself.
Yeah, I think
This
that's a
was
learning
completely
thing.
optional. This was completely optional and avoidable, bro. Like Envoy stunned, what the fuck do you want him to do? Get stunned and then fly at him? Like
Rickus,
what the hell?
Rickus, listen, I love you. I love you. He's not using it to win. Like, he's not aiming in there trying to win a gunfight. He's not holding the lane trying to win a gunfight. Shotty just runs at him like a fucking headless chicken.
Yeah.
He's not holding the lane on the stair head glitch. He's laying down behind the stairs. He can't even see in front of him. Shotzi literally
He can't
has
even. Yeah,
to
he's
run.
not stair glitching it. Laying under a stairs is not a stair glitch, bro. He's literally playing his life and just fucking die. I think this is zero cheese.
Yeah,
He
I
smoked
wonder if
himself out
Envoy
because he got
knew.
stunned.
I wonder if Envoy knew that the smokes worked like that on the stairs, though. I think that's the interesting thing. Because like he can one-way it because the smoke doesn't render properly with the staircase there. But like, I don't even know if Envoy intended that. I think he.
To anyone
just,
in the
yeah.
stream,
I don't think
to anyone
he
in
did,
the
bro.
stream, nah, I don't think he did. I think he was just scared, right? I think he was just.
Yeah.
To anyone in the
He's
stream,
just stunned with no trophy. He has
me,
no play.
a stair glitch to me is someone holding a lane or like holding an important part of the map that literally is unkillable in a gunfight. That's a stair glitch to me.
Ant just ran down. Ant actually just blacked the fuck out.
Yo, I don't give a fuck though.
Yeah, Ant's
Yeah.
running down through a smoke, and we want Envoy to fly out the smoke too. Like, are we on fucking Black Tar? Like, Envoy's not finna run out right here. Like, what else do y'all want him to do? Sit there and let Ant kill him. That's what they want, bro.
I don't really have an
Sit
issue with
there
that
and
play.
die. He has
Yeah.
no other play there, or he's dead.
Yeah, I was reading comments this morning. People were like, "Oh my god, lost all respect for Envoy after this." I'm like, bro, what did this guy do? Did I see the same clip? Like, I don't
He's
know.
not even on the stairs.
Yeah, I didn't think that was anything crazy. The Neptune one is like, okay, it's a conversation to be had because like you know that that's cheating at that point, but you know that you're going to get away with it because there's no rule.
A stair glitch, yeah, like someone said, it's literally like laying on top of the stairs. Like you're laying at the bottom of the stairs, you can't even see on it. Like you can't even see Shotzi until Shotzi stood on his fucking dome piece. But yeah,
I think the other
that's a
thing is
green
like
light.
in that situation with Envoy, there has to be some sort of a discussion on whether things can be done accidentally. Okay, if I'm stair glitching on a staircase deliberately and I'm waiting for some guy and I know that I'm invisible, then yeah, I've not done it accidentally. But also I could theoretically go prone there and end up getting a one-way by accident, or kind of in Envoy's case, right? I think what makes the Neptune one different is it's very clearly not accidental. Like there's no way that he's just...
Neptune's hiding in a fucking rock.
He's
Like,
found himself in a rock, I know,
the
yeah.
guy thinks he's Patrick Starr.
So, yeah, that's not really going to work. But, okay, this is what happens, you know. Your team were ghosty. This is what happens.
Yo, Rav, it's not like he's laid down there and crawled backwards. You go, yo, boys, what the fuck?
Whoa! It's
Whoa.
crazy.
I'm in the upside down. What am I doing? Stranger Things?
I'm stuck.
guys, I got all to be. Like, he knows what he did.
Yeah, he knows his doing. But it doesn't matter because Hook pops a little 1v3 a couple rounds later. They win it in 7 maps. It went the distance. OpTic, they're the champions. I think Gentamates are pretty good. Like, okay, this is what I will say about Gentamates. As a team, obviously lots of talent in there, lots of cheese in there. Sib with the sniper looking good as well. I think they're going to be a competitive team this year. I do think that they're a team... I don't see them, like, starting slow and getting better. Like, I'm glad that they're good now, because if they weren't good now, they would just explode. So they're not a team that would start slow and like figure it out like Thieves might potentially. Whereas this team, they needed to start well because if they didn't, they would be in trouble. So I'm glad that they're looking competitive. I think all their Envoy played pretty well. He had his moments. Yeah, I was impressed by what I saw. I think Neptune outside of the cheese, he had a great tournament. No surprises there really, Don.
Yeah, I mean, I was high on this team. I wanted to put them a little higher when we were doing our tier list. I was kind of riding for the mates a little bit. I gassed myself up a little bit for that. But I just feel like this team is built good. I do understand that personalities might be an issue, but the roles just make sense. It's pretty much the LAT team from last year with a slight downgrade. You know, Nep and Sib versus Scrap and Hydra. You know, you'd probably take the 2 MVP players over Nep and Sib, but essentially, when Nep is frying, he can play like Hydra. When Sib is frying, he's probably just as good as Scrappy, right? I'm just being realistic. Obviously, people would probably argue that, but I feel like the team is just very similar to that. Dan looks good. Envoy's still doing the same stuff he's been doing for years. You know, championship player, fucking flanking while Nep's in a rock. One thing I will say, too, is I even told my team this. Like the Den HP they played versus OpTic the first time they played, I think they got 3-0'd by OpTic the first time. But that Den HP was, I just feel like, not obviously the game is still new, but like as of now, to me, that was like a high level map. Like both teams like knew what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Both teams were making the right reads. They were rotating. So I feel like both of these teams, I mean, obviously they're in the finals. Like they both have a solid understanding, at least of like the basics of this game, and they like understand it pretty fast. So I'm excited to see how they play on land and how they play in their matches. Honestly, I'm excited.
And then we've got to give some shout out to the world champions. OpTic had done it again. Hook 99 overall. Mercules 99 overall.
Yep.
Shotzi 96 overall. Dashi, I mean, like Dashi's also great at this game, but someone's got to take a back seat when your teammates are this good. Yeah, Merc just can't lose. I don't know what it is with this guy, but ever since Mercules joined the league, there was actually a pretty crazy stat. I think Brian Stats pointed it out, that in the first, I want to say 28 series that Simp played, he went 21-7. In the first 28 series that Mercules has played, he's gone 22-6, something like that. So technically, this might be the hottest
damn.
start ever for a COD player. I mean, I guess that's including matches from this tournament, which you might argue it doesn't really count. But the point is that in terms of a player coming into the league and making as much of an impact as Mercules has, it just hasn't ever really happened before. And I also think Merc is like, there's something about his attitude and his, he's pretty level-headed, very kind of calm persona at times, but it just feels like he's helping this team with JP and Karma as well, not kind of stray off the track of where they could get to, right? Because I think this team, from like a cultural perspective, OpTic for the last few years, they've struggled with this. Okay, they might be on top this week, but then they ease off the gas a little bit. Things aren't going to plan. They're like, no, it'll be fine. We'll be back for the major, and then it gets shut on LAN, and then the pressure starts to get to them for the fans and all this. And look, this year is not going to be smooth sailing. People that say, it's over, OpTic won everything, 3 peats guaranteed. Yeah, are they the favourites right now to win? Sure, they're currently the best team in the game, and they've got everything going for them from last year. But it's still a very long season, and this team is going to get beat. They're not just going to win everything this year. But I do think that the Shotzi Hook situation, I think Dashi seems almost more locked in than ever. Seeing what Dashi's like at the moment, I did wonder after he won his first world championship, would he lock in more, or would he think, I've achieved the goal now? But it actually seems like he's done the former, and Merck's helped on that trend as well. So I think that OpTic are going to be contenders like all year long. I just don't see this team having like a horrific stint. And right now they're the team to beat, right, Trey?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, every other team made a team change, and this team stuck. And it's not like one of those team sticks where you're like, damn, is this team going to stick after EWC when another team wins? No, they literally won champs, won EWC, and then they stuck because they know they're the best team in the game. And they're only going to improve, and they already start at an advantage against other teams because they know how each other play, they got chemistry. So starting with a full brand team like this, going back to back, like they literally already have the advantage before anyone else, even on a brand new game. I think it's going to be hard to beat. Like you said, they're favorites, but who knows what happens, Maybe they're getting dirty Neslo'd, It could happen. I feel like that's the only way you see this team lose is if they get Neslo'd, realistically. Their hardpoint looks insane.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are gross. I mean, they have had some little close finals, little slight finals. People fight back a little bit. But besides that, I mean, they're just insane. I mean, I think Merc, obviously, they haven't played a single match yet. But early MVP prediction, I would say Merc. I know Hook went fucking insane this tournament. But, like, I just don't I'm actually, like how, Rab just brought it up, like, it's actually kind of unreal that, like, Simp Start got beaten. Like, the people that were there for Simp Start, like, we remember the shit he was doing, and he was so insane. But, like, that's why this Merc Start almost seems, like, fake to me. Because, like, it's better. Like, it's literally just... I know it's an exhibition. I'm just, like... It's a better start, bro. This guy won.
Bro, he also didn't win. He didn't lose anything in the off season either. Like every
he can't lose. He's winning every. Like, bro, he is actually like
Black Ops 2 throwback, Advanced Warfare
winning
throwback.
Every tournament, bro. He is winning everything he plays. Like now, Hook does is RK9 said Hook has a harder role, 100%. Hook has a harder role. If I had to bet money on who would be the MVP for this team all year, Hook's probably gonna have an event or a series where he can. That's how it is when you're SMG. You make more plays on the map. So if you're making more plays on the map, you have more room for error. Merc's just ironing and rotating. Like there's not a lot of ways. Like once you're in rhythm with an AR, there's not a lot of ways to fuck up. That's why running an AR is so godlike. Because once you know and have that shit down, it's pretty much in the palm of your hands. Running a sub, you have to rely on your teammates much more. AR, you don't have to rely on shit. So Merc is him. Merc is him, bro. I don't know what else to say. Like they're just put like just so much OpTic gas. I mean,
Yeah,
they're just elite, bro. Like, I don't know what to say.
What makes Merc start even better is he joined a team that was getting fucking piss slammed.
Yes, yeah.
It's not like he joined a fucking godlike team because he was a better player than the fourth. Like, it was a risk picking him up on a team that was getting slammed. And he just came in and just fucking turned it all around, left, right, rhubarb. Done, dusted, easy done. And it's like, you know what's crazy is that he's changed that team so much, you actually forgot how bad OpTic were.
Yeah.
Like,
We literally don't care anymore.
No one gives a flying fuck about they went 0-7. Everyone was wanting to drop Shotzi. No one. That's not even been spoke about
Our
ever.
Shotzi's best days behind him.
Yeah,
This
we
was
were
a
there.
Topic on this show.
You know, that's never been brought up ever again. Like,
Good
Merc
conversation.
is like Merc has actually Thanos snapped that out of existence. That's impressive.
Yeah, that is impressive. It doesn't feel that long ago, but it feels almost like
and
a
he
different
doesn't play
world.
claw or paddles. Like, is this guy just fucking?
Yeah, fuck
It's
that
actually
guy.
like industry
I
plant
like
type shit. This is actually industry
He's
plant
industry
shit.
plant. Listen, I got intel. I'm not gonna say where it's from, but apparently he is short but supreme. Like he's even more special than everyone else on the team. And I already thought Ant and Kyler were special. I thought Brandon was special too. Apparently, Brandon is least special on the team.
Wow.
So that just shows you this guy might be a fucking alien. He might just be fried, bro. He might just be so fried on Mars, he doesn't even realize he's shitting this hard. He actually might not even realize that he's him.
I mean, listen, I'm
And
not gonna lie.
that might be it. He just doesn't even realize he's him right now. So he's just
Right, he
fucking
feels
just
no
frying.
pressure. He just has
He
like
was streaming rank play Black Ops 6 after his EWC when he didn't go to the Maldives, he didn't go out,
Yeah,
he
he's
didn't go
tweaking.
Hawaii. He didn't go Hawaii. This guy loaded up King Von. And just started vibing out, and I was peeping him. Yeah. What was that map called? The one with the burger? Can't remember. Rewind. There you go.
Rewind. Yeah.
He's just vibing out to King Von, just shooting straight in his off season when he's just made 300,000. Could be off, on a yacht somewhere, soaking in the vibes. But no, he was shooting.
not the anti-cheat one.
Iridescent cheaters.
Well, Godspeed, Mercules. We'll see how OpTic do for the rest of the season. And I think that's a pretty good way to close out the show. I'm pretty sure we have been going, gentlemen, for about 3 hours. We've had a nice little 3-hour show. It's just what we do. It's what we do here at Dope Chick. You give us a big tournament, you give us a load of talking points, and we're back. So I hope everyone enjoyed that one because, yeah, we got the job done. OpTic got the job done as well. And we're only a couple of weeks away from the CDL officially getting underway. There's loads of big talking points over the next few days. I'm sure there's going to be more tournaments. Nothing big CDL mandated like this one. But yeah, 2 weeks away from everything popping off. Hope you all enjoyed live after the fact on YouTube or on Spotify. Don, final thoughts before I give it to Trey to close out.
Final thoughts, W show, W kickoff. Content is booming. I want to say one last time, thank you to the Breaking Point boys and the fans, Steve, Rab, Trey. We got a little boost, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy about the little boost. That boost be helping, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully y'all keep giving us donations and keep watching at least so we can keep getting a boost. You know what I'm saying? Another boost in like a couple months, you know what I'm saying? That might be fire too. That might be a little fire too. I wanted to have a drink today. Listen, we're gonna do a boost celebration. That's what I wanted to do. Next show, fuck, I'm supposed to drink this thing. All right, fuck it. Next show, we'll do a boost celebration. Maybe just one respectful shot instead of just like a fucking overly lit show. But we definitely need a celebration show for the boost.
It's good work, Don. The Don Julio.
Yeah. The Don Julio celebration show. Yeah, we might need that.
I mean, listen, I'll tell at the end of it, not only just because of the boost, but, we gained a lot of subs over the past week or so. We are on the road to 100K. And, your words don't go unnoticed when it comes down to, we see it on Twitter, on Reddit, even in other people's chats and stuff like that. Not saying that I want everyone to come over to watch us, but we appreciate the love that you guys show in in every aspect. You know, that's the reason we do this. We are back for another year. This trio is back for another year. Same trio, new year. We're back at it again. You know, yeah, we see all the love, and we're gonna keep going crazy. Hopefully, bring some more funny stuff for you guys and keep these shows going. We're getting close to the league starting, and those little pre-match streams. You know what I'm saying? Those Fridays were crazy. I love those little hour-and-a-half stream. We go crazy. Oh, we're so fucking close. But listen, show's been going on for a while. You guys are probably tired. I'm tired. We're going to get out. We appreciate everyone watching. Make sure you sub. Make sure you go listen on Spotify. Leave a rating too. That earns us more moolah, more munion, so we can get more rises. You know, boosts. I know Dom wants another one. More boosts, more munion boosts. That's what we're calling.
More bread boosts.
Bread boosts. Yeah. Listen, we appreciate you guys for watching. It's been a great show. We're back next Monday for another banger. For myself, Tactical Rab, and Donnie Temp. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Take care, everyone.
Later.